Hello, hello. Cracky crack. Also just realized that if the music is this loud already, Danganronpa is going to blow my eardrums out. Here we go. Alright, words. What was I thinking about? Questions of the ages. Also just remembered I have an alarm that's also set for Saturday, or not Saturday, for Sunday on right now. Give me a second here. Before I forget, I want this to go away. Else, I'm going to have a very bad night. Kristen will be a sad Kristen. Okay, go away. Go away. Okay. Well, sweet. All right, let's play a game. Right. All right, let's go. I get warmers to below my blanket, so that way they keep all my legs warm. All two of them. I meant like the entirety of my legs, technically. Okay. Sweet. All right. Meow, meow, meow. I might need my glasses on. Maybe. Possibly. Potentially. Off. Go turn on. Not all the way, but most of the way. And then remember that V3 is on this screen and not that one. Amazing. Bum, 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 ba-dum-ba. Now I have that song in my head. Hate that song too. Danganronpa. Ba, 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 ba. Very loud. Yes. Okie dokie, artichokes. Yeah, I was gonna say, we were mostly in the middle of stuff anyway. We were just getting to the next place I had to go. Whee! Nope. While we're over here, let's go to the school store. What? Rude. 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 Alright, what about the dining hall then? What? The levitation stone. How's the levitation stone supposed to work? My guess is that there'll be people around it. Maki's in this room. Oh, that was up in my room. Ah. Hey, Shreya, how are you? Hi. It looks like there's stuff to do over here. Alright. Oh no! I hope your computer stops dying. Gonta!
Hey!
Show yourself! Where are you hiding? Come talk to Gonta. Gonta, what? Are you looking for Kokichi? No, not Kokichi.
Bugs are...
Gonta see tiny bug. No mistake this time. It definitely fly by Gonta's eyes.
Hey, bugs!
Come out again. Gonta just want to talk. Any bugs again? Gonta's been talking about them for a while. I'm sure he's interested as the ultimate entomologist. But memory of the insect meet and greet is still raw. I mean, you did release a ton of bugs already. You probably just got out at this point. I know it's probably like a plot point of some kind. Hey, hey. She's staring at Tenko's lab. I should leave her alone.
Hey, Shuichi.
What is it, Shuichi? Don't stare at me so much, or I'll become even more beautiful. I see. Is she embarrassed about something she said herself?
You.
I look like I was blushing?
Huh?
What?
You're right.
Before, no one could tell that I was blushing, right? Yeah, that's right. I remember. Becoming more and more beautiful, just like me. Oh, really? Yeah, made her angry. I was just blushing. Yeah. Be more open with your blushing. Yeah, you looked a little embarrassed just now. Okay, then. I'll keep at it. Himiko's really trying to change. Good for you, Himiko. Okay. What are you kids up to? It sure is quieter now that no one's yapping. A two with this, a two with that anymore. You knew that fucking midget. God damn it. Was running a goddamn cult. Ah, Miu. Swear to God, every time I read her, I gotta like read her stuff before I say it. I swear to God. I mean, if there really was a god, he'd obviously make me, the gorgeous girl genius, his chosen one. That cookie fucking bitch. Amazing. Amazing, Miu. We haven't come across Kokichi at all. I wonder where he could have gone.
Knew it.
He's not in the courtyard. Inside somewhere?
Yeah.
He's probably downstairs. Probably right, but apparently Kokichi is quite good at hide and seek. If he's serious about hiding from us, finding him may prove to be quite troublesome. Troublesome?
What is it?
Why do you look so surprised? No, it's nothing.
How about this?
Please tell me. You don't need to hesitate. After all, we're friends.
Then?
Well, I just thought perhaps a robot could find a human.
That's robophobic.
Shuichi, you're not even trying to hide your robophobia anymore. What, really? Anyway, Shuichi, that black object over there looks suspicious, doesn't it? The one with the red border. This one? Ah. Hmm. The buildings just combined. What did you do to my lab? It's going in super deep. Swear to God, Mio. Is this like the ultimate robots lab? I guess so. What do you mean? You don't think that's mysterious? I guess this one. I'm positive this strange building is an ultimate lab. The machines in the sci-fi fields I deduce is Kibo's lab.
All right.
I'll check inside. Looks like a maintenance room for a robot. There are machine parts everywhere.
I knew it.
This is definitely Kibo's lab. This is fucking awesome. Look at all these upgrade parts. Oh, you look pretty with these, Kibo. I want to make you lots of cute noises. I want you to make lots of cute noises.
Please stop.
Stop. Don't mention that in front of Shuichi. Is that something to be embarrassed about, Kibo? Amazing. Amazing. Whose lab is this? Huh? Isn't it yours?
No way.
I don't want this. I don't like this sort of sci-fi technology. Can we leave now?
Is that all right?
I imagine that a lot of things in here would really help you out. You should take a look. No, I do not want to be assisted by sci-fi technology. We shouldn't rely on the power of sci-fi for anything. Wouldn't that include you, Kibo?
That's right.
Anyway, I would prefer a more Japanese theme, since I like that food the most.
Unfortunately.
Even though I can only stare at it. So how would you prefer the food? At the very least, I'd like some kimonos in my lab and porch with wind chimes.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be nice. Doesn't seem like Kibo is going to use this lab. Well, he's free to do as he pleases. Nothing I can do about it. Alright, I finished investigating all the items this time. Kaito should be waiting for in the dining hall. Okay, that's why I was by the dining hall. I spoke with everyone and told them to gather in the dining hall. After a time, everyone had gathered in the dining hall. Amazing. Grade A storytelling right there. I told everyone, let's go to the dining hall. A little while later, we were all in the dining hall. Later on, in the dining hall. Looks like everyone's here in this dining hall. Alright, I had to give it some shit. That was just funny. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Let's get started.
Oh,
what about Kokichi?
ugh.
Forget about him. It's his fault for messing around like that. I guess he must be a real pro at hide and seek.
With my magic.
I magically looked all over the school, but he was nowhere to be found.
What?
Magically? No one can find him, huh?
Hey,
He might have used the motive key card to enter a place we're unaware of. Do you think that's where the real motive is being kept? Either way, it's worrisome. Yeah, next time I see him, I'm just gotta catch him and ask. Anyways, let's try out this flashback light.
actually,
I'm still uneasy about the flashback lights. Are they really okay to use?
no.
Well, if we don't use them, our memories will never come back, you know.
Right.
So we've got no choice but to use it. The memory we'll get from this is our only clue.
Seriously?
I agree with that. Why is that her nickname? I got Mew.
What did you say?
Who are you calling a chunk of breaded fish? For someone who looks like canned tuna, you make some pretty good comebacks. Okay, G.
Yeah.
Who are you calling a wad of shredded fish?
What was that?
Wait, Kokichi? I knew you'd find us here. But only because it's you.
You got me.
Thanks for the compliment. So, why are all my merry friends gathered here?
Is that all right?
First things first, what did you do with the card key?
Ah.
Oh, you're worried about that. Wow, relax. Unfortunately, I couldn't use the card key.
Huh?
You couldn't use it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I had no idea where to use it, so I just gave up instead.
but
It's probably downstairs. You don't seem too disappointed in not being able to use it.
shit.
I am disappointed, damn it, I wanted to use the card key. I smell another fucking lie.
Cut it out.
Whatever, talking to him is a waste of time.
You know,
We got more important things to do.
Ah.
Oh hey, the flashback light. Let me see that. It doesn't have the balls to turn on the switch. Of course I do. Egged on by Kokichi, Kaito thumbed the switch hard. And once again, the world warped. Flashback light. The scenes that flew by inside my consciousness, and what it all means. All at once, I remembered. The meteorites. What happened with the meteorites? Oh, we got the levitation stone place open. The other two we did yesterday, but the levitation stone, Kibo's lab, we opened, and that was just like, you walk inside. Miu said something inappropriate. Kibo said he wanted to live in like a Japanese wooden house with wind chimes. And we are here now. Yeah. I remember TV news and the internet talking nonstop about those meteorites.
What was that?
There was a bunch of damage where I lived. People said it was only a matter of time.
Okay.
A researcher said that too. Similar meteorite impacts happened millions of years ago. All living organisms on Earth were annihilated. I mean, no, they weren't. Some of the smaller stuff survived, hence how we got mammals. Just the larger ones mostly died off. Not all living organisms on Earth, okay? Maki, get your facts straight.
so
There were also a bunch of weird groups that started to show up on the streets.
As the meteorites got worse, more people started saying it was the end of the world.
Going to hear that too. Unless someone does something, world will end.
Those people were always handing out flyers on street corners.
I saw flyers all over the city too. They said mankind deserves damnation.
I like how it's only men. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in the shot are colored, and all of them are men. Women weren't about the damnation. They were like, yeah, we'll probably be fine. But these guys, they had drank the Kool-Aid. Not even the Funatua Kool-Aid. Mankind deserves damnation. I remember seeing those posters, but...
hold on.
The meteorites. What ended up happening with the meteorites?
That's...
We haven't seen any since we got here. Maybe they died down.
What?
Then what happened to the plan? The one that saved the world from the meteorites?
Could it be?
Oh right, I just remembered that. It was called the Gopher Project, right? It was the plan that all the countries of the world came up with to save humanity.
But...
I remember that too, but the Gopher Project... Didn't it fail? What? Huh? Is that true?
That's true.
That's what I heard too, but I can't remember why.
What's that mean?
So we can't remember anything past that again?
Okay.
Nice. Was it out of like a different lip gloss and like eye pigment, like eyeshadow pigment? Because I haven't done that before. I can't either. I don't remember anything about the Gopher. Mankind deserves damnation. Mio, of course you're in for this.
Huh?
You? Mankind deserves damnation. Fuck that.
The fuck's going on?
We're already damned here. Being stuck with you losers is the worst hell there is.
You.
The you losers part wasn't necessary. Shut up, I'm tired of this. Let us out of here, let us out. Right? Always, always horny Miu. Come on, don't leave us in here. Pull us out.
Seems like...
She seems really upset.
What happened?
Miu, calm down. It's okay. Gonta will protect you. In the end, the flashback light didn't help. It didn't connect the other memories. The ultimate hunt that was after us. I forgot Shuichi was wearing a hat. The joint funeral. We're in a computer simulation again, I swear to God. The meteorites, the cult organization, the Gopher Project. How are they all connected? How do they relate to the Ultimate Academy? And what happened to all those meteorites? Did they just stop?
Shuichi!
It'll be okay, Shuichi. Just a little more.
Huh?
Huh?
See?
You probably need one more. Everything will start to connect after we remember one more thing. One more thing? What is Kokichi? Kokichi already knows everything.
But
I don't think I'd be surprised by the outcome of this situation. Like if we were actually all dead, and this was the afterlife.
Huh?
The afterlife?
Always messing around.
Why do you stop saying stupid crap like that? It's not stupid. If meteors can happen, then anything can happen too.
because...
Come on, you're an astronaut, aren't you? Space is full of mysteries that we can't even fathom.
Well, you know.
That's why, if the meteorites really did fall on us, anything could have happened. A mysterious virus could have spread, or some weird technology. Or even an unknown substance brought to Earth that could have bent time and space.
Yeah.
That's like science fiction. I thought our theme was magic. That's just your theme, Himiko.
Seriously? Come on.
That's just stupid. Like the setting for some third-rate anime or game. Well, I don't know how to tell you this one, Danganronpa, but predicted COVID. Oh my god. I think I'm making this up. But then, how would you explain the flashback lights, exosols, and even Monokuma? We may be used to it now, but this kind of stuff goes against common sense, you know. Which means it wouldn't be too far-fetched if any of the things I mentioned actually happened.
Shut up!
First off, I'm only one here who gets to talk about space.
My bad.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, my bad.
What did I do?
Whatever. Just hurry up so I can get out of here.
Wait.
Stop. You shouldn't think like that about getting out of here. Everyone seems very tired. We should probably disperse for the time being. Well, you finally learned to read the air. Nice job, robot.
I'll commit that to my memory bank.
I'm learning every day.
Hey!
Oh, before we go, going to put manhole cover back how it was.
Cause Gonta, gentlemen.
If we want to challenge Underground again, this time going to definitely...
You're so dumb.
No one's dumb enough to challenge that dump again.
Shut up.
Don't look down on hard work.
Yeah.
Kimiko, you really changed. Is what I like to say, but working hard at escaping from here is pointless.
Like I thought.
Well, no matter how much you've changed, of course you'd think that. Hey, Darg. Yeah. Darg. I'm gonna call you Darg. Darag. Darg. I'm gonna call you Darg. Ah, hi, welcome back. Oh yeah, we're on chapter 4 now. We can't keep going like this. We need to find a way out. I need to solve all these mysteries. And if we're in a computer simulation again, I will be disappointed, Spike Chunsoft. After our conversation, we return to our rooms.
It's no use.
Damn it, I don't understand. What's going on here? I can't give up. I need to keep my promise to Kaede. I need to find the truth. What's happening to us? Why we're forced to play this killing game? Anyways, I still got some time today. I can't stay still, not now. I think we're gonna have to battle a giant computer virus of Junko again. Smack that, across the floor, smack that. Dara. Okay, fine. Dara's fat. I can't speak anymore. Dara's fine. Thank you. No. I just realized that says Kuma Sutra. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm upset in so many ways. Okay. Let's do a little bit. Oh, this. See. Oh, we can. Okay. That was weird. I thought I heard something. Let's go hang out with... We got Kaito, Kokichi. Gonta. Oh, Gonta's in the basement. Who want to hang out with? There's Maki. Okay, so we got... We haven't really hung out with Kaito at all. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm not... I mean, I guess we could just have a whole day of trying to earn it through going to the casinos. We haven't been to the casino in a hot minute. I guess I could. Give my voice a rest from Kaito for a minute. Because Kaito destroys my vocal cords. I swear to God, that boy. I don't know why I gave him a husky voice. I mean, I do know why I gave him a husky voice. That's a dumb thing to say, Kristen. Chapter 4 is always the fun one. I wonder... Yeah. Also, I want to try to get more of the, these items. I think the bug one we almost were able to afford last time. We have this question mark one. Ooh. What was it? There was the gourd. Yeah, this one. Actually, we can afford this one. How much is the love key again? Yeah, it's 10,000. I mean, we could probably do it. Amazing. Like, what if... Bondage boots? That is Miu, isn't it? I have a strong feeling that's Miu. Let's get, Indigo Hakama. Alright, let's get... Yeah, let's get the insect gourd trap. We'll get one. Let's do some gambling. Just to chill and gamble a bit. Just a little bit. See how well we do. Alright, are these ones quick? Yeah, I know one. I know how to play slots, goddammit. Love key is totally random in terms of which student you end up with. There's some funny things, but also just fun. Uncomfortable? There. Yeah, okay. Not this one. Let's go pick a different one. Might not be feeling this one either today. No. Alright, let's try the second one. There we go. You just gotta find the one that likes you, that's all. Maybe none of them like me today. Jesus. Okay, one more, then we'll give up. I ain't in the mood for this nonsense. I'm just gonna go hang out with Gonta then. Yeah, okay. Fine. It's not feeling me today. We go until we go. Come on, let me go. If you love me, let me go. If you love me, let me go. 'Cause these spots are lives and often these scars. I haven't been down in the basement in a hot minute. Hey here, basement. How are you? is a cool globe. Lots of money down here too, but... Okay, well, let's get out of here. Yeah. Let's go say hi to Gonta. Let's go be friends with Gonta. No! I turned towards the library again. I'm dumb. I deserve this. Sorry. Yes. I didn't realize it spit me up here. Sorry, I'm just gonna have that quick. Gonta! Oh, he's in the other room. That's fine. We have to go this way anyhow, huh? Gonta, 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 Gonta. You watching bug videos again, man?
Gonta.
What can Gonta do to be useful for everyone? Gonta think he could protect everyone in underground passage. Yeah. We hang. Gonta no can take it anymore. Gonta not want to lose anyone else. Poor Gonta. I got to spend some time consoling Gonta. Gonta and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to? Yes! Gonta, do I have a prize for you? It is a giant board. If I remember where I put it. If I was a gourd, where would I be? Here it is. Yes.
Wow.
Gonta think bug friends will like this. Shuichi likes bugs too. Gonta's so happy.
Please.
Shuichi, teach Gonta how to be gentleman.
Wait.
I told you, I wouldn't know anything about that. This interrogation is going on for some time now. It appears that Gonta mistakenly believes I have a lot of knowledge of gentlemen. It took a while, but I think I finally understand. I finally made Gonta understand. Even if Shuichi no can teach Gonta.
Okay.
Oh, even. Yeah. I feel awful. I can't let him stay down like this. Hey, Gonta, why are you so focused on being a gentleman? We're forest family. Time in forest make Gonta forget human ways. People start to worry about Gonta. Say Gonta not know how to socialize. That's understandable. You were raised in the wild after all.
Maybe.
Gonta rejoined human family, but Gonta not really feel accepted. Human family treat Gonta like their own, but they not accept forest family.
Huh?
Didn't accept them. What do you mean? Gonta not know whole story. All Gonta know is Gonta's human family very famous, very respected.
Huh?
Really? Is that so? So they get mad at Gonta. Say Gonta not worthy of family name. They blame Gonta's forest family. Say it's all their fault. That's awful. They should have been grateful for taking care of you for a decade.
But
Gonta love forest family. Forest family very important to Gonta. And Gonta love human family too. Gonta love human mother who birthed him. But Gonta want human family to accept forest family. But Gonta think become true gentlemen. Then human family accept forest family.
hey,
And forest family also be proud of Gonta. See Gonta become such great gentlemen. Gonta not smart, but he think about this a lot. It's a good idea, right, Shuichi? Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah!
thank you.
Things Gonta feel more confident if Shuichi approve. Gonta gonna work hard to become true gentleman. But even if Gonta does become a gentleman, his forest family will still... I shouldn't put his doubt in his head. He wants to do it so bad.
Yay, friends! We're gonna be best friends.
Gonta and I parted ways. I returned to my room. Or one away from a full Gonta. Get our fill of Gonta. Bing bong. Bong, bing, bong.
This is an announcement.
From the Ultimate Academy.
It is now 10 p.m.
Nighttime officially starts now.
Actually,
Staying up late is bad for your skin, so maybe you should go to bed, okay?
mana funny.
The reason I can't sleep is because I'm up all night thinking about you, Monophony. What? You can't just blurt out something like that.
Like a dream come true.
It's kind of crazy, really. I never thought about you this way before.
Hey,
Hey, when did you worm your way into my heart? So, what are you gonna do about this?
No.
We can't. We're family, you know. You can't forget that.
I need you.
Monophony. Monophony. Wrong voice. Whoopsie.
I want you.
Monotaro. Well. What was that?
Well,
Oh, no point worrying about the Monocubs. Time for training. I feel like I haven't done it in a long time. Alright, to the courtyard. To the courtyard we go. Gonta! Gonta?
Oh,
Oh, Shuichi, you should go back to room. It's nighttime.
thank you.
It's just that I promised to meet up with Kaito and Maki.
going to.
Angie's gone and student council not around anymore, but Gonta still think it best not to go out at nighttime. Because Ryoma get killed at nighttime, and Angie too.
You're right.
That's true. But the promise I made to Kaito is really important to me. I can't break it. I promise I'll go right back afterwards, and I'll make sure that we stick together.
Oh.
Gonta careless just now. Gonta not know how you make such important promise to Kaito. I think I just... Here we go. More of the screen now, I think. Probably better. Gonta's so useless. No, not at all, Gonta. Don't worry about it. We all know how much you care about us.
Are you okay?
Gonta? Shuichi, Gonta come to decision.
Huh?
Huh? What have you decided? Well...
No.
Actually, Gonta will tell everyone tomorrow, when everyone get together. Gonta will sleep good tonight and prepare for tomorrow. Good night.
Ah,
Yeah, good night, Gonta. Listen, if Gonta dies, I will be upset. I feel like this is already prepping me for Gonta dying or being a killer, and I will be sad in both cases. I wonder what he decided. Well, we'll find out tomorrow. Pray to God.
Shuichi!
Good, you're here, bro. Yeah, it's been a long time since the three of us have done this.
That's true.
That's because Kaito was scared of ghosts.
Whoa!
I wasn't scared. Wait, don't make me think about them. When I first met Maki and Kaito, I never could have imagined hanging out like this.
All right!
Anyways, let's get started. First off, 100 sit-ups. You guys better get pumped up. Three of us lined up on the grass and started our routine.
1, 2, 3.
25, 26, 27, 28.
Maki, you're way too fast.
When you really think about it, the universe is impossibly vast.
Hey, less talking, more working. What about your sit-ups? Kaito?
Kaito stood up slowly, his body hesitant. Sorry, gotta use the bathroom. Kaito slowly began walking away towards the school building. I wonder what's wrong. He's not in much of a hurry for needing to go to the bathroom.
That's true.
You want me to go check up on him? I just finished doing my 100 sit-ups.
Huh?
What? Already?
But...
But maybe you shouldn't go because it's the boys' bathroom. Did that not occur to you?
Do you want to die?
Sorry.
Sure, whatever.
Well, that's fine.
By the way,
This seems like a good time to ask, but...
well,
Did you like Kaede?
Huh?
weirdo.
Well, I assumed you didn't because that would be weird. What do you mean weird?
I don't understand.
Liking someone you just met, especially in a situation like this?
Then,
Tell me, under what circumstances is liking someone not weird?
Huh?
I don't know, I just don't really understand what it is. Wait a second. I just had an idea. What if we're all married couples And the reason we're coming out in groups of 2 is literally hoping that we'll come out as a pair. In which case, we would need equal parts women and men, right? So we have, for the girls, we have Kaede, Yumi, well, hold on. I can do this better later. Put over here. We'll put over here. Shui. Kaito. Gonta. Who would she be with? Angie. What if everybody was a married couple? Because Shuichi and Kaede did hit it up really fast. Like, what if, like, this is, like, in the, like, their past selves, but they're married? I'm just thinking about it because, Kokichi and Maki would make sense as a couple, right? Assassin plus Underworld. Like, it seems like, I was trying to figure out how, like, as one big group, how everybody made sense together. But do they make sense more in, like, pairs? Like, 2 accomplished people, the ultimate detective and musician, kind of like this, like, power couple, right? And then, like, the underworld couple. And then, like, Kyo and himself? I don't know. But maybe, like... Oh, who would Kyo be with? Maybe not. Maybe it's just I'm pulling from there. But, like, Kaito and... It makes sense with Kaito, actually. Seems like he would hang out with Kaito. But no. I'm just thinking it because we popped out of the things together, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. But yeah. I don't know. I don't really understand what this is.
Nope.
That is. Sorry. Never mind. Just forget I ever asked.
No.
Forget you asked. Why did you bring it up, Maki?
Like I'd know.
No reason. It's only curious.
Huh?
No reason. Maki, you're being cruel. You asked me a personal question. Act like you don't care.
Got it.
Hey! Were you guys making out while I was gone? Perfect timing as always, Kaito. Anyway, what's wrong, Kaito? Why did you leave all of a sudden?
Nah.
I drank too much water before training. Now I emptied myself out. I'm good now.
Let's go.
So let's continue where we left off. Let's get pumped for this, up for sure this time.
Well,
Continue? I don't recall you doing even one yet, Kaito.
All right.
So from the beginning, of course. You guys are gonna restart with me. Already finished doing my 100.
Huh.
Don't be so cold. No road is long with good company, right? I don't think that phrase applies to this.
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships.
I'm also thinking Miu and Kibo seem to getting along really well. Like they seem... I don't know, it feels like the game is pairing people off, I guess.
Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
You like Kirumi and Kaito?
Then you should train too.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about. 'Cause, I mean, I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Hey! No fair, Kaito!
In the end, Kaito convinced us all to do our sit-ups over. But Kaito and I had to give up, and only Maki was able to finish. So tired. Lots happened today, but there's still something bothering me. A flashback light this afternoon. All those meteorites. Gopher Project. Mysterious cult organization. Are they connected to the ultimate hunt? Or the funeral? Or the killing game? Those answers might save us. Well, Rentaro, we also don't know what his ultimate thing was, but he seems smart. Maybe he... I don't know. No matter how hard you try to solve it, it was all a mystery. Thinking about everything I saw, I had fallen asleep before I knew it. Have you ever wondered why soccer players have numbers on their jerseys? It's how many mochi each player get in the red bean soup they eat after the game. It's too much work for the guys who make the soup to check each player after the game. It's easy to check during the game when the numbers are on its uniform. That way they can prepare the red bean soup during the game. And then the red bean soup will be ready to eat as soon as the game is over. If the players want a different number of mochi, they just trade jerseys with each other. You know how after the game players will sometimes trade jerseys? That's how they exchange the number of mochi they have after the game, to eat after the game. Oh, but for baseball jerseys, the number is how many pieces of meat they get in their curry. And for volleyball, it's how many pieces of sliced pork they get in their ramen. As you can see, jersey numbers vary greatly depending on the sport. This has been the Random Trivia Corner, brought to you by Monokuma. Amazing. It's 8 a.m. How are you gonna keep crying, you annoying bitch? You know how busy I am with band practice, arcade games, and pachinko? Oh, give me some money, hurry up. Stop it! No, please don't kick me in the tummy. You can hit my face all you want, though. Just leave the money on the dresser and get out of here. You weren't like this before. You used to be so nice. I forgot all about the past. Did you forget that I'm forgetful? Come on, hurry up. Stop it! No, not the tummy. What happened to them overnight?
Well,
This doesn't really matter. I should head to the dining hall. Okay, hold up. So we got Shuichi, Kaito, Ryoma, Sports Boy, the girlfriend. Got Rentaro. Got Gonta, Kokichi. Oh, oopsie. I wrote them on the wrong side. Where's my eraser? Sorry. Girls then, boys. Kristen. Eh. Yeah. And... Bro. Huh? Io's already on here. Evo, I did not write. Kirumi, Kiko, Maki, Tenko, Mugi, Angie, Miyu, I didn't write for some. Kaede. Okay. So I'm thinking Kaede with Shuichi, right? Miyu with Kibo. Hirumi with Kaito. Maybe Rentaro, because it depends on who Rentaro is. But also, Kirumi's kind of got like master servant vibes, so maybe Kokichi. Kimiko. Igonta? Maybe Kyo, because it's like magic stuff going back and forth, you know? Genji and Tenko and maybe Tenko and Gonta? Mugi. Who'd Tsumugi be with? If anybody, I would think Maki and Kokichi. Because, like, Assassin and Kokichi being the ultimate underlord. There's definitely a lot to figure out still. I still think it's weird that we appeared with Kaede, you know? And, like, yeah, that we did have, like, an instant kind of friend connection, sort of a thing. There's also equal numbers of girls and boys, which I think happens every game anyway, I think, if I remember correctly. I feel like I checked that before, too. Because in all the other games, we didn't do that. We like met people, we saw people, but I don't think we appeared with somebody, you know? Tenko and Gonta would make the most sense. Who would be with... Hold on. Rentaro, we don't know enough about Ryoma. Who would Ryoma be with out of all these people? Maybe Ryoma and... Kimiko? The shorties, you know? Sounds like a thing they would do. Rentaro, we don't know. We got Kyo. Be like Kyo Angie. Gonta Tenko. Hirumi Kaito Tsumugi Rantaro? That could work. I don't know enough about Rantaro. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. No hints. No hints. It's just an idea. It's just an idea. Because he likes novels and gossip. And dislikes gossip. She likes piano keys and dislikes bicycles. A little random. Dislikes the occult. Likes houseplants. Likes Russian blues. Dislikes... Amazing. Likes extraterrestrial rights. Dislikes cars? Extraterrestrial rights. Wait a second. Did aliens come? Wait. Is the twist aliens? Because that seems very random. Arthropods. Are we on an alien spaceship? Dislikes bananas, huh? Hibernated Dreeks dislikes pig's feet. Pig feet. It likes straw rope. Dislikes air conditioning. Maybe it's like him and Mew. But I feel like Mew and Kibo are strong. Dislikes vending machines. Cleaning, taking days off. Small spaces, the ocean. Morning lake shores, winter lake shores. Amazing. Nunchucks, men. EVA foam, disorderly cues. Avocados and humidity. Amazing. Children's television, taking it easy. Amazing. Huh, maybe not. Maybe it was just an idea. Alright, off we go. Just an idea, bubbling away in my brain. Sorry. Wanna make sure that was right. And turn around is the other button. Doke. Oh, there's Maki over there. Well, we have some. Here's Himiko. I think if we get. Hold on. I want to try to get Gonta's thing full. So we need one more present for Gonta, I think. There's Maki. Or Miu over there. Always. Okay, fine. We'll go talk to people. Making me talk. How dare. How dare. Imagine a game. What? I can't go talk to them now? God damn it. I want to talk to them. Okay, I can. I just have to do it this way. Rude. Good morning, Himiko. Good morning. Tired?
Yeah?
It's because I ran here from my room. You get tired just from that?
But
Why did you run? Why are you in a hurry?
Okay.
I decided to live my life facing forward. That's why I can't stop. Actually, I can't even walk. I need to be constantly running forward. Isn't that a bit extreme? It's extreme?
no.
I know you want to be positive, but that doesn't mean you have to start sprinting. You don't want to live too fast. It makes me worried. That's so... Miko?
No.
I don't know.
Huh?
What do you know?
I...
You don't know what, sorry. I want to live life facing forward for Tenko and Anji's sakes. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm probably paying for saying that everything was a pain up till now.
Then...
Well, why don't you start with getting some exercise? Here, this is a Keikogi belt. You can wear it like this and train in the dojo just like Tenko did. Why do you just have that on hand?
Eh?
Will that make me positive? Can I live life facing forward?
That's...
I can't say that for certain, but it's better than just sitting around doing nothing. You're right. Join me there, Shuichi. Yes.
okay.
Of course I will, Himiko.
I see.
Thanks, Shuichi. You're a good person, but does that make you a good detective?
Well,
Apprentice detective anyways. When do you want to train?
You're right.
They say good deeds should be done quickly, so I'll start right after breakfast. I'll see you later. Okay. Maki.
hey.
Maki, good morning.
Okay.
Good morning. This is a bit awkward. Kaito's obliviousness last night Kaito's obliviousness made last night weird. But the way she talked about it, like she didn't care, that got to me.
Well,
Hey, about last night.
Huh?
What?
hey.
You probably assumed I didn't care. But that wasn't it at all.
Huh?
It wasn't?
You're a detective.
You're not fit to be a detective when you assume things without listening first. Maki. Then what were you trying to do? Why'd you bring it up? Rude. Level 51. This must be a scene you got from one of the items you have. Ah, cool. I know I had a belt on me, but cool. Good morning, Mew.
Sure.
Oh, hey there, Puichi. I almost didn't notice you. And again, a boy like you will always be overshadowed by my greatness. By the way, did you have fun last night?
Huh?
Fun? You act all big now and you're gonna play dumb with me? I can't believe you and Kaito had a public threesome with Assassin Chick.
Huh?
I mean, what? I would never. We were just training and... I understand you want to do it, but you should wait a little longer. I'll make the perfect invention so you won't even need to wear rubber. Mew. What's going on in her head? She can be a handful sometimes. What does she mean by wait? She seems happier than usual. Not on drugs or something, is she? Good question. Something we should ask ourselves more regularly. Is Mew on drugs? As soon as I entered the dining hall, I heard a loud voice echo through it.
Please.
But we gotta do it. If not now, then when?
That's impossible.
Like I said before, it's reckless. There's still 2 exosols, right?
But
Want to know that, but...
no can forgive.
Watching friends disappear, seeing everyone get weaker. Gonta no can take this anymore. That's why Gonta go fight Monokuma.
Huh?
Fight Monokuma?
Oh.
Shuichi, good timing. Talk some sense into him. Gonta's saying a bunch of reckless stuff and he won't listen to us.
Going to want to help everyone.
Gonta know it reckless, but only way to save everyone. Waiting around, doing nothing but make more victims.
Please.
That's why Gonta risked his life. Real gentleman would risk life.
Going to do his best.
Gonta gladly give up life to save everyone.
Come on, man.
Gonta, I get how you feel, but don't you think you're getting ahead of yourself?
Wait.
Yeah, it's reckless to fight against them bare-handed.
You really don't get it.
More like meaningless. You shouldn't do that.
Well, you know.
And even if you did, it wouldn't stop the killing game.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Why not?
Hmm.
Actually, why would you even want to stop the killing game? It just started to get fun. There'd be a ways to stop it now.
Why?
You guys are all whack jobs. Is something wrong with your heads?
Shut up!
Something's wrong with your head.
Ah.
Don't tell me you guys aren't confident enough to win the game.
You're so dumb.
Geez, if you're really that much of a weenie, then you might actually lose, you know? But in my case, I'm full of confidence. I'll win this game no matter what.
Huh?
The game?
What is it?
Are you planning on becoming the next Blackened then? Me? The next Blackened? Yeah, sure. If that would help me win, then I'd do it.
No.
Serious?
Yeah.
Of course I am. Games are only fun when you play them seriously, right?
How exciting!
So come on, guys, let's enjoy this more. It's not often you get to play a killing game, you know? So, who's gonna be the next victim? The game can't continue until there's another victim, so someone, start killing already. If you don't, then I'll kill someone instead, just like I promised. Got it?
That's enough!
That's enough! Kaido shot at Kokichi like a bullet in. Howie moment? Aw. Nope.
Kokichi, what the hell's gotten into you? You were messed up to begin with, but this is a whole nother level of weird. If you keep acting like this, I'm gonna knock your senses back into you.
You already hit him.
Kaito, please stop. There is never a good reason to commit violence. Even minor aggressions can lead to atrocities such as murder.
Ibo got through to him. Kaido dropped his clenched fist. Fine, I'll stop for now. But Kokichi, I hope this whole stupid speech of yours was a lie.
Maybe
Gonta have to do it. If friends are gonna fight like this, then Gonta go fight Monokuma.
You can't!
Like I said, you can't. Please don't do anything reckless.
Ah.
Yeah, that's right. There's no need to be so reckless.
Huh?
You? The only thing you should be The only thing you should be reckless with is that tree trunk is what you would usually say. But what's with the uncharacteristic concern? I was gonna say.
You know.
I'm serious. There's no reason for Gonta to do something so reckless.
Booyah!
Because I, Miu Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, will save you all.
What's wrong?
Huh? Save us?
Sure.
Got it? Just wait a little longer. I'll bring you to the world where the killing game doesn't exist.
Huh?
A world where the killing game doesn't exist? We'll just have to wait and see. I just took a drink. Wow, who are you, Miu? Jesus Christ. Oh, I'll keep my plan a secret. I love being a tease.
Gross.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. Miko did a 10 out of 10 impression, right? After eating breakfast in an awkward atmosphere, we went back to our rooms. Let's go to the dojo. Gonta's here. Shuichi, you're here. Shuichi, we do this together. Huh? You're gonna be here too, Gonta? Gonta wanna help Himiko.
Hey!
Himiko decided to work hard and live for Enji and Tenko's sake, right? Gonta very moved by Tenko's feelings.
Cause Gonta gentleman.
So Gonta wanna help Himiko stay positive. Gonta
No.
wanna be useful. I hit it on accident, sorry. I don't need any help. No! No, well, maybe you can help me just a little.
Alright!
Really? Gonta can help with something?
Gonta wanna help everyone.
Tell Gonta. Gonta do anything for Himiko. Let's see. Gonta! Why are you looking at me?
What happened?
What's wrong? You being modest?
Please.
No. You know gotta be modest. We friends. I know that. You tell him, Shuichi. I knew you were gonna make me do this.
Allow Gonta.
Shuichi, how can Gonta help? Perhaps we should work out together? Together? That all? Really, Himiko? Alright, thank you for the lick, Emmy.
Right.
Yeah, really. The exercises I'm about to do aren't regular exercises. They're for mage training. That means I need mana to move my body.
That not good.
Mana? Mana? Oh, she's saying it mana. Mana? What's that? Gonta not smart boy, so Gonta not understand. Basically it's energy. I need a lot of energy to use magic.
Okay.
And the best way to get that energy is by having someone with overflowing vitality nearby.
Sorry.
Sorry, Gonta still not understand. Gonta, you have a lot of vitality, so I want your help giving some of that to Himiko.
Huh?
Huh? That will help Himiko? Yeah, it'll help a lot.
All right.
Okay, then Gonta train with Kimiko too. Shuichi, let's work hard for Himiko.
Okay.
Yeah. We haven't even started and I'm already tired. Amazing. After changing into our keikogi, we began training under Himiko.
Next up, we're gonna do 100 cool magic show poses.
Amazing.
Follow along after me. Don't forget to smile for the audience.
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
We practiced waving our wands and straddling broomsticks 100 times. Honestly, difficult to comment on.
What's the matter, Shuichi? You're slacking on your poses.
It's important to smile too. Smile like Gonta. Smile like gentlemen.
Oh my god.
Sure.
One more time, from the top. 1, 2, 3.
Kimiko is more lively than I've ever seen her. All the anger and sadness, she's trying to deal with it all in her own way. Hey Tenko, can you see Himiko from where you are? You've reached her, Tenko. Still sweating from all the training, I returned to my room. Amazing. The reason Gonta said he wanted to fight Monokuma was to save his friends. I think Miu is the same. What about me? My friends die and all I can do is solve their murder after it's over.
No.
There has to be something more I can do. Free time! We're gonna go find Gonta. I think. Well, we're gonna go to the school store because I don't think I have anything for Gonta right now. Meow. Yeah. Just gonna have a good night, everybody, you know? I'm gonna chill. If we get to the point where there's only one other person hanging out here, we'll spend the rest of our time playing casino games. Having one of those days. Days when you just want to play casino games, you know? Okay. Style. That's what I needed. Thank you, thank you. Yep. Tell me where friend Gonta is. Where is Gonta? What? That's not what I wanted. Yeah, okay. Here. Gonta, 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 Gonta. This should be our last one for Gonta.
Hey.
Miu says she'd take us to a world with no killing game, right? Can Miu find a way out of here? How come she not tell us? Yes.
Going to do his best.
You maybe have plan. Gonta not look at plans. Instead, Gonta just protect everyone when we escape. spend some time with Gonta. Gonta, Gonta. Gonta and I grew a little closer today. Yes. Yes.
As gentlemen.
Yep. Gonta's still not used to it. Yeah. I decided to spend time talking about things with Gonta. Because Gonta's the ultimate entomologist, I think I'd ask him about his work. Gonta, you really are impressive, you know that?
Bugs are...
Gonta, nothing special. Gonta just listens to what bugs say. He's always so humble. Sure, he discovered new insect species, but he also develops cultivation methods. And once discovered a parasitic worm that was causing disease and was praised as a hero.
Then?
You've saved so many lives, Gonta.
Cause Gonta gentlemen.
Yes, but gentlemen's supposed to help people. Gonta gotta work even harder and become true gentlemen.
Hey,
You know, Gonta, you say that, but I know how truly amazing you are. I don't think you need to work so hard to be a gentleman. You're already incredible.
No way!
But Shuichi, Gonta must become gentleman for Forest Family.
because
The reason you developed your ultimate entomologist talent was because your Forest Family taught you so much about insects and animals, right? Yes, that's right.
Then?
So you should be proud of that, Gonta, no matter what anyone says. Your Forest Family helped you develop the talented man you are today. That all Gonta need?
okay.
That's plenty, Gonta. From now on, as long as you work hard as the ultimate entomologist, your family will accept you.
Gonta...
But Gonta, no help to anyone right now.
No, that's wrong.
You are, and you saved me before, remember? I almost fell down the staircase.
Oh.
Oh. Gonta, you're a more amazing person than you think you are. Shuichi.
Thank you!
Gonta, eyes open now. Gonta understand. Gonta learn from you. Gonta gonna get even better at talent. He got it from Forest Family.
Gonta do his best.
But Gonta still gonna try to become gentleman.
Why?
Hey!
At first, Gonta do it for Forest Family, but now, Gonta just want to be gentleman. Gonta want to be nice, serious, refined, polite gentleman. That's Gonta's goal now.
You're right.
I see, then I think that's a great goal to have. Yeah, Gonta work hard to reach goal. After a firm nod, Gonta's expression softened and he looked at me.
Thank you!
Thank you so much, Shuichi. Gonta understand a lot more because of you.
Gonta...
Gonta glad he met
glad
Shuichi.
to meet Shuichi.
You saying that, sorry.
From now on, Gonta keep you and everyone else safe. Like true gentlemen.
Gonta took my hand and squeezed it, and I squeezed back. Yowie moment! There's a real bond here. I believe it with all my heart. Me too! Yay! Oh my god, we're finally a couple. Shuichi's definitely the Uke, let's be fair though. You've learned a new skill, Wild Awakening. Gonta and I parted ways and I returned to my room. I got Gonta's undergarments. Oh, I forgot about that. You get people's underwears when you get full things. I forgot about that. There's still some time left. Hey, Click. We just became a yaoi couple with Gonta. How are you? He gave us his underwear and everything. Let's see. Who do I want to go bother? What do we have? Good times. Got a wearable blanket. Like a Snuggie? Tsumugi. Artistic. We got cheer coat uniform. This feels like it'd be a Kaito thing. Okay, well, who do I want to be friends with? I don't think I have enough time. I mean, I don't know exactly. Kaito, I have nothing. Ryoma's gone. Taro, Gonta, I have full now. Okichi, I have 2 on. Ibo, I got 1. Kimiko, I haven't hung out with. Maki, hung out with once. Tsumugi. You really hung out with people. So, who do we want to hang out with? Kaito? I think our next best guest then is Kokichi. Kokichi likes hammocks, I remember, right? Have any more hammocks? You have a hammock. We can go hang out with Kokichi. Huzzah! What a glorious day it is. Yeah, how you doing, Click? Hope all is well with you. Who's over there? Is it Kokichi? It is Kokichi! Destiny is truly on our side. Hydrate. Everybody's hydrating me today. I'll take it though. Well, that is good then. Kokichi.
I'm disappointed.
A world without the killing game. Who asked for that? We're having so much fun with this interesting game. Yes, we will hang out with Kokichi. It's more of a reminder for me, too.
But
What's that pea-brain bitch planning? She's gonna do something unnecessary, isn't she? I swear to God, these guys. I spent some time with Kokichi. Kokichi and I grew a little clover. Gift givings, definitely. Kokichi, I bestow upon thee a hammer. Yes.
oh,
Yeah, I'm surprised you had something so interesting in you. Yeah, nothing
lie.
coming. JK, we're friends.
Hey,
Kokichi, are we going to play more games today?
Shuichi.
Hey, Shuichi, let's have a tea party today.
Huh?
What? A tea party?
Hey,
Can we do it? Pretty please. Well, we're all gonna do it, so let's go to the dining hall.
wait!
Wait, Kokichi. We already oh, this is the one where I decided not to do this and go hang out with Kyo instead. It's like my soul is coming back to my body.
Oh, by the way,
And have after tea. Yeah, I remember this. We actually did already
Yeah.
do this. Yeah. Siberia. Yeah,
But
I remember
no.
doing this.
okay.
What's your game, Kokichi? I'm keeping to it.
Why?
What's your game? I just want you to be my sacrificial hitman.
Because
Yeah, I remember this.
all right.
I'm skipping ahead because technically we did this
Because-
already. If you weren't here, I forget if you were here for a click when I accidentally exited out of the game before I saved it. But yeah, we've already technically done that one before, which is why I'm skipping over it. Okay, so you can laugh, return to my room. And now that I'm remembering that moment, I'm going to save my game as soon as I can because I have sad memories now because of that. Ding bong. Ding bong, ding dong. Uh-oh.
This is an announcement.
From, what's this place called again? Huh? What time is it right now? I forgot.
Hey.
Actually, have I always been alone? I forgot that too. I can't remember. I feel like I used to have someone very important to me. I can't remember.
Monotaro.
I knew it. He's helpless without me. Poor Monotaro. Alright, time to go to the training. Kaito Maki should be in the courtyard. And we save our game. Because I am remembering things that made me sad. AKA accidentally deleting my game. Let's go. If you want me to get with it, let me know. Hey, Smuggy, Kibo, everybody's here. Nice. Saving off it always helps, yeah. I have a tendency to only save every now and
Shuichi.
then when it comes to stream stuff, but yeah, no, that was a bad time. Like I forget what I was even doing, and I hit exit out of this. Like I was exiting out, so we spent like 40 minutes just like getting me back to the point where I was. I'm like, never again. Juichi, what's the matter? I recommend that you return to your room as the nighttime announcement just played.
Okay.
Yeah, after I'm done, I'll head straight back.
Yeah.
Yes, please do. Another murder could occur if you're out near a room at nighttime.
I guess.
That's right. I don't want to think about the killing game starting up again. Kokichi said all those unsettling things earlier.
That's right.
Kaito may have silenced him at the time, but I can't imagine Kokichi being so easily swayed. But Kokichi's never serious. That was probably all of his idea of a joke, right? He may have been joking. He may have been serious, too. It's very difficult to determine the sincerity of his statements.
Remember,
I never had any idea what he's thinking. That just makes him dangerous.
Yeah.
Either way, we should not let our guard down. Another murder should not occur as long as we all stay vigilant. Yeah, let's do our best. Agreed. Bye. I'm gonna go train. Become the very best like no one ever was. Ooh, Kaito's having a bad day. I mean, maybe it's a stylistic choice, but I've noticed that Miyu has like a little button on her thing. It's like a teddy bear or something. I'm also realizing now what I thought was a button on Kaito's thing also looks to be like a pin of some sort. And also we have a pin on our neck thing. Kyo had a pin too. Does everybody have a pin? Hold on. Think here. Kaidi, I don't remember. Kaidi had her hair things. I don't remember she had a pin. I might have to go look at pictures of it, but I know for a fact the 3 people we're looking at. Cause I mean it might just be stylistic choices, but I feel like everybody's got like a piece of flair. Cause Maki's got like the little 8 figure with the thing in it. That might just be a stylistic choice. But I feel like this pin is drawn differently than the rest of Kaito. And that pin on Shuichi is drawn a little bit different from the rest of him, you know? Like there's more like subtle, like light details, like it was photoshopped on, you know? Maybe I'm just imagining that though.
Nope.
He's been like this because of what happened. Yeah, she's got a thing on her thing too. Like not the flower one, but the other one. She's like a pin, you know? That kind of looks like a bear. Like I see little bear ears on it, you know? Huh.
What happened?
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
Nah.
Nah, I'm fine. My stomach just hurts is all. Hey, for today's training, instead of exercise, how about the 3 of us just talk?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Talk about what?
Idiot.
Stupid. Nobody decides what they talk about before they start. Well, let's go find somewhere to sit. Yeah, all of those look like they're photoshopped on.
So what are we gonna talk about?
Didn't you just say we didn't have to decide that?
Come on, man, that was just a joke. Right. Then let's talk about Maki.
Me? What about me?
You know, like general stuff about you. There's a lot of stuff we don't know. For example, what blood type do you like?
What blood type do I like? Don't you mean, what's my blood type?
Did I say something weird? Well, whatever.
Kaito, you're kind of bad at this.
Amazing.
Then you ask something. What's your question for her, huh?
Am I like a guinea pig to you guys?
Well, I have been meaning to ask. When we first met, you said you were the ultimate child caregiver. Why was that?
Shuichi, that's way too direct. You can't just cut to the chase like that.
Ah, really? Sorry.
All right then, let's play it safe and ask her about her favorite spaceship.
I grew up in an orphanage.
Hmm?
I don't know anything about my parents. They were gone before I can remember.
Maki slowly began to tell us her story.
At the orphanage where I lived, the older kids had to take care of the younger ones. Because of that, I started looking after the younger ones.
I see. So that wasn't a lie then.
Huh.
For some reason, kids like me, but I'm not particularly fond of taking care of them.
Maybe that suits you better than being an assassin.
These kids have drawn-on faces, which is suspicious in this game. Because people with drawn-on faces end up being important characters. And I'm thinking that the girl latching onto her arm kind of looks like Tsumugi, and the girl with her hand on her elbow kind of looks like a paler Angie. And the boy holding her hand kind of looks like Shuichi. And the kid in the back could be Kaito. And the one in the front holding her hand could be Himiko. And the one running up to her Could be a couple people, but Okichi's coming to mind.
Nope.
It's not a matter of whether it suits me or not. I never had the right to choose from the start.
Huh?
The right to choose? When I was around 10 years old, these strangers started visiting the orphanage. At first, they seemed like normal, kind men. With smiles on their faces, they watched the kids play, but the men never approached them. Thinking back on it, I'm sure they were scooping out talents.
Huh?
They were scouting for assassins? That's why you were picked?
Okay.
I didn't want to go, but I heard they would donate a huge sum of money if I did. I remember thinking that I had to go. But that was the beginning of hell.
Ever since that day, I trained to become an assassin. I think I had some natural talent to begin with, but I worked incredibly hard as well. If I couldn't keep up as an assassin, the orphanage would no longer receive funding, and then I wouldn't have a purpose in life anymore. Training was difficult. I vomited every day and cried every night, but after vomiting and crying over and over again, my heart gradually became empty. Eventually, I got used to it. It was the same after my first job. For a while, I couldn't eat or sleep, but after doing this for such a long time, I felt numb. There were times I wondered why I had to kill these strangers. But I eventually stopped thinking about that. I adapted to the lifestyle of killing people, of stealing their lives, and of being a horrible person. Even to this day, I think the same thing after I finish a mission.
I just realized her little neck scarf has stars on it. It's cute.
What is it?
What would I have been like if I stayed at the orphanage? I still think about that all the time.
Maki sighed deeply after baring her soul. That's all. It wasn't an interesting story to listen to, was it?
Okay.
Interesting. No, Maki, that was the burden you've been carrying all this.
Ah.
Jeez, you're carrying too many burdens for someone so small.
You know,
Well, I could say the same to Shuichi. Really?
listen up.
Don't try to shoulder everything on your own. You gotta trust other people. Once you're able to share your burdens with your friends, you'll be stronger. Well, then Maki Roll was able to talk this much. It means she's gotten a bit stronger already.
That's true.
It might be thanks to the training.
Got it.
Obviously. My training's based on systematic method. It's kind of vague. It's been a long time while talking about whatever came to our minds. Most of it was meaningless conversation, but it might have been the first time we were all able to actually have fun and forget this place. Protect my friends. I need to reveal the truth of this academy. I need to face the truth and reveal it to the world. I have to keep my friends alive. Knew it.
Hello!
His whiter house, whiter than freshly made rice. His black house, blacker than the darkest night.
Call for me?
It's Mana 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 Kuma. You actually came. So I guess I'm allowed to do this, huh? Is it really okay for me to talk to you in private like this?
Yeah.
Technically, it's not a rule violation. Besides, I can't pass up an opportunity to make the killing game more exciting.
Right?
I was thinking the same thing. This fun and vicious killing game is the only thing on my mind.
And another thing.
But that said, you're not even gonna try to use that motive?
You really don't get it.
That crazy motive like this should be used in a more dramatic way, no? That's what I've been thinking, so I tried coming up with more ways to use it.
Well, you know.
And finally came up with an idea. But this is my proposal. A certain someone is planning something interesting, so if we use the motive there, I think it would really spice up the game. So are you in? You really are an evil bastard.
Yeah.
Of course I am. I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know.
Let's have more fun.
I will drag this world into the pits of terror using my villainous power to commit evil. That is a face, Shuichi. That is a face. You are slowly becoming a Tim Burton character. Congratulations. He doesn't have a cool button, though. I wonder what that's about. Everybody else has got a cool button. Maybe his is being hidden by his neckerchief. Makini! Makini? Maki's being our friend. Oh my god. I like all these movie references. They're fun. You can trust a dishonest man to be dishonest, and an honest ones you want to watch out for. Because you can never predict when they're going to do something incredibly stupid. It's honestly easier to go throughout life without telling a single, It's honestly easier to go through life without telling a single lie. Which means honest people are just lazy jerks who'd rather coast through life. By the way, the recent trend of encouraging honesty is actually a lie. You see, it's better for liars if there are more honest people in the world to deceive. They've been lying about the trend so that there's more stupid honest people. That might be a lie too. Pooh. Bing bong. Bong bing bing bong. Amazing.
Actually,
This is an official announcement from the Ultimate Academy. It is now 8 a.m. Where did he run off to? Probably with some other woman, I bet. That's fine. As long as he's happy, I'm fine with that.
Don't worry.
Maybe not today, but someday I'm gonna be happy too.
Monotaro.
Darling, what's the matter?
Mana funny.
I finally remember. I need you, Monophony. Too convenient, huh? I know I only hurt you more by saying stuff like that. I'm sorry for everything. Goodbye.
Hey.
Wait, you silly man.
Yeah?
Huh?
Monotaro.
My goodness, your body is coming apart. You really can't do anything on your own.
Hey.
Alright, come here. I'll sew you back up. Thank you, Monophony. Thank you. Why are you crying? That's not like you. And what the hell kind of ending was that? And that took way too long for an announcement.
Well,
I need to go to the dining hall. That's on check. Who's over here? Kaito! My friend, no. Morning, Kaito. Oh, hey, bro. Perfect timing. Can I get your opinion on something?
huh?
For what?
I mean,
What's about our training? Like I said before, my training is based off a systematic method. But I feel like something's missing. You do? You've only done sit-ups and push-ups so far.
that's right.
Even if I don't need it myself, in order for you two to grow, I feel like we should add something like martial arts or some kind of mental training.
Ah,
Now that you mention it, I do have the practice sword. I do have practice swords. I think I have 2 of them.
Oh.
Good idea. Practicing with those would be a great training exercise. All right, let's not wait until night. We're going to do the special training as soon as possible. Yes. All right, got it.
All right.
It's decided. I'll bring Maki roll, so let's meet at the usual place. But first, breakfast. See you there. Well, so that, yeah, these are like things where I have like the special item and it's like, yeah, you want to use it though? Ooh, somebody's back here. What's going on back here? Is it Gonta? It is Gonta.
Hey!
Come out! Where are you hiding? Come talk to Gonta.
Gonta!
What's wrong? Are you looking for someone?
Oh,
Oh, good morning, Shuichi. Gonta not looking for a person. Gonta looking for a tiny bug. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Have you found any? Well, Gonta no can find him. Gonta see him lots of times, so Gonta pretty sure not mistake. See, well, Gonta happy Shuichi love bugs so much.
Huh?
Huh? I don't like bugs that much.
Huh?
What? You hate bugs, Shuichi?
Wait!
No, I love them, Gonta. I said that before, right?
you right.
Oh yeah, you good person, so of course you like bugs.
Allow Gonta.
All right, going to go find Tiny Bug for Shuichi, no matter what it take. Look forward to it.
It's no use.
Still get chills thinking about the insect meet and greet. Somebody's in the hallway. Kimiko!
Ah,
Morning, Himiko.
Eh?
It's you, Shuichi. This morning was very unfortunate.
huh?
Something happened? What are you saying? The Monokub's drama ended.
Ugh.
Monotaro awakened to love. It looked like a new development, but then it was over the next day. You're really looking forward to that, huh?
Okay.
I thought maybe it was gonna turn out that Monophony had a baby in her stomach. Yeah, 'cause she said not the tummy.
How about that?
And it'd actually be the child of one of the dead Monokubs.
Ugh.
Those are the kinds of melodramatic twists and turns I expected.
But
I'm not sure it would be much fun watching a melodrama like that.
Eh?
No, this is typical daytime soap opera stuff. Next she'll burn the roast, then bang, zoom. Straight to the moon. What the hell is she talking about?
You're right.
Well, if it's already over, that's that.
That's right.
Throwing away my regrets and moving forward. That's my new way of life. Amazing. Miko, did you know a lot of soap operas? Where's Miyu and Kokichi?
Jeez.
I understand why Kokichi's gone, but where's Miyu? He's probably still messing with that computer on the 4th floor.
That's right.
Or she might be in her lab working on another invention. I saw many half-built machines in her lab when she performed maintenance on me. Well, messing with machines and computers is about all she's good for. What could she be up to?
huh?
Gonta, what's wrong? Gonta's still thinking since yesterday, but can Gonta be useful?
What?
But Gonta no can think of anything. So frustrating.
Come on, man.
Okay, but you don't need to make such a scary face. Besides, it's not just you. That's something we all gotta think about.
That's right.
We all should be thinking about what we can do to survive. Use your self-destruct system to save us. That's how robots make themselves useful.
Hey!
Even though that is true, at least hesitate before you blurt something out like that. Ibo is so good. Maki is so good. I like them both, yeah. Also, how are you? Celestia. But you admit it's true, huh?
I guess.
I'll keep thinking about it too. If I come up with a good idea, I'll tell you guys.
All right.
Not that settled. Let's eat. If you don't eat well, you can't think well. Ruth. We finished eating breakfast and then returned to our rooms. We needed to get our thoughts together. We were completely unaware that an unspeakable malice was brewing. Malice. I have training with Kaito now. He said the usual place. Yeah. Let's go to the courtyard.
Got it.
Oh, there you are, bro.
Well,
I was surprised when you mentioned a special kind of training. Well, you brought the thing we needed for our new training, right?
what?
New training?
Shuichi!
Acid here.
Okay.
Here it is. But is it usable? Is this a practice sword? Why would you have something like this?
Huh?
Huh? Why are you making such a disgusted face, Maki Roll? Ah, that's right, Maki. So, you didn't tell Kaito yet. When I first started working, I botched a mission with a katana. Since then, I decided not to use swords.
I see.
Oh, I see.
Well,
Don't make that face. I know you didn't mean any harm by it.
But you know.
It's not my fault for making you remember. No, it's my fault for making you remember something that makes you feel bad.
All right.
Alright, tell me about it now. I'll listen to all of it.
what?
Huh?
Listen up.
It's difficult to talk to people about your failures. I get it. But didn't I tell you?
Maki roll.
Being able to share your burdens with others, that's how you get stronger. Don't hold on to your past forever. You gotta confront it and move on. I'm gonna help you with that.
I don't understand.
What are you saying? You're ridiculous. Anyways, that failure doesn't bother me anymore.
Okay, sure.
But I don't mind talking about it. Just be warned, it's a boring story. Or she would have just told me to mind my own business. Maki's changed a lot since then. Well, planning an assassination, you need to gather detailed information first. You need to know the target, their schedule, movements, friends, and acquaintances. This particular target has normally worked late into the night. When I looked further into his schedule, I found out he was into some nerdy hobbies. Nerdy hobbies? You mean like Tsumugi is?
That's right.
Yeah, just like her. He especially liked cosplay.
Huh?
Cosplay? Never in a million years would I imagine hearing cosplay from Maki's mouth.
I told you.
So while I observed my target's private life, I thought about a good plan to get close to him while concealing my weapon. Ow.
Okay.
A prop carrying case.
Huh?
What's that? How's it difficult from a normal carrying case?
Well,
I forgot about it. Yep, I got it because I have the practice swords, I think. Pretty sure. Tsumugi would know. It's especially my carrying case for cosplay props. You can accommodate large props, so it's convenient to carry around. I placed a katana into the carrying case and made my move.
how annoying.
But then the people around me thought I was a cosplayer and something odd happened. What happened? On that day, they were holding a cosplay event in the same hall the target had gone to. Unfortunately, I had the same height and hairstyle as a popular character who also carried a katana.
They thought I was cosplaying that character. So I got dragged into a hall by a group of excited people with expensive cameras.
Uh-oh.
They almost saw the weapons I had in my case. If they had, they would have found out my katana was actually real.
Sounds like a close call.
I was wondering what this serious failure of yours was going to be.
Okay.
Well, honestly, it was a bit cuter than what I expected. Don't laugh, for me it was very serious.
That's right.
I was branded as a failure because of something so stupid. If they didn't donate to the orphanage anymore, that would have been the end.
Ah,
You're right.
My bad.
Yeah, you're right. It's not funny. I'm really sorry for laughing.
sorry.
Yeah, me too. Sorry for laughing, Maki.
Jeez.
You don't need to apologize. I'm not mad. Maki turned her head to the side with a pout. That expression on her face, opening up to us with her stories. I could never have imagined this. My impression of her has changed yet again. There's still so much I don't know about Maki and Kaito. I hope Maki is right. We can learn more about each other after we get out. No, we will become friends. I will definitely get out of here. We will. After a bout of training with the sword, I returned to my room. Strong tsundere energy. Very strong. What to do? What can I do? The only thing I'm good at is solving mysteries. I can't figure out this academy. I don't have any clues. That's no excuse. Yeah, I leveled up. I'm on level 52, which is way more than I need right now. So I did get, actually, you know what we can do really quick? Ba-doop. One. Okay, maybe not. I got a skill from maxing out Gonta, but I don't know what that skill is, so I guess we'll have to see when we get there, huh? Not what I meant. I want to hang out with Maki more. I don't know what Maki likes, though. We already leveled out Gonta, so we're not going to hang out with Gonta. What does Maki like? What do we have? I was working on, because Maki I have nothing in. But I have quite a few in, I have 3 now in Kokichi. Kokichi's my next one that I could potentially. In blue coats? I have boba tea, I think. Yeah, I have 2 boba tea. And by blue coat, do you mean the workout clothes? We got enough boba. Alright, let's go find Maki then. Maki, Maki, Maki. I made you out of clay. Maki, Maki, Maki. There she is. Oh, she's in the dining hall. Da-da-dum. Ooh, crack, crack. There you are. Hey, girl.
Jeez.
Thing only I can do. I can just think of one thing. Yeah, let's hang out with Maki.
Okay.
I know what you're about to say, but that's the reality. Actually, I think I have 1 in Maki. Of course, I'll think about other things I can do. Spend some time with Maki. Maki and I grew a little closer. Yes. Here you go.
Got a minute?
I didn't think I would get something like this from you. But I have nothing to give in return. Is that okay with you?
Hey,
Maki, I noticed all the weapons in your lab. Do you know how to use them all? Uh-oh. Did I upset her again?
sorry.
I'm sorry. Did I ask something wrong?
So what?
Not really. I just think it's strange that you keep asking me irrelevant questions. Depending on the situation, my weapons change, but I know how to use them all. Oh, is that right? I mentioned stealthy weapons when I think of assassins.
That's true.
We use those too, but I mostly have knives, also poison, sniper rifles, jujitsu, bombs.
Huh?
Bombs for assassination?
Okay.
A warning kill has to be flashy. I've turned a 5-story building into a 4-story one before. You can control an explosion and destroy one floor? How frightening. No wonder she's the ultimate assassin.
So what?
It's rare to be that flashy though. Normally disposing one target is enough.
Hey.
What kind of people have you assassinated?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Well, I only know about assassinations from movies and stuff,
I
so
see.
probably disappoint you, but I don't only kill bad people.
Because.
I kill anyone with my orders on my orders list. It doesn't matter who the person is. I suppose that's just the way it is.
I see.
But I've also had to dispose of people who I knew well.
Huh?
Huh? Like who? Who will spend your mana coins after this free event, just in case? I mean, I have quite a few items in general.
Okay.
It's not like I'm not going to have time for a while. I have 2 boba teas. Well, this is going to be the one. So I have 1 boba tea and I have a blue coat. I think if you're talking about the workout one, I'll be fine.
Huh?
Friends, and I have more stuff too. And I haven't talked to Kibo a whole lot. Or Miu. I have a ton of stuff. I can just go talk to other people. Friends, why would you have to do that?
Well,
A daughter of a Yakuza leader, she was the child of a mistress who had no ties with the gang. Her father loved her very much, which is why she was seen as dangerous. The Yakuza's elites decided to have her removed, in case rival gangs used her.
Wait!
What? She didn't do anything wrong.
okay.
Yeah, but I did as ordered. Why? Just make sure you don't forget her. This one? Does that mean Maki is a girl E? Is girl E? Oh, from, yeah. Maybe. Just make sure you don't forget her.
Why?
Why are you looking at me like that? I don't have time to remember every face I killed.
Nope.
But I actually do remember her. This? No, it's nothing.
Well,
You may think it's unreasonable to kill people on the account of other people, but everyone does what they can to live. You, me, and I've murdered everyone I've murdered. I kill, but I can also be killed. That's all. The cold and indifferent Maki has been overwhelmed by words. I've never seen this happen before. I couldn't think of anything to say. When's? Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I have one in her already. Familiar with... She doesn't look very much like her brother, though, if that's the case. Staggering from the weight of Maki's stories, I returned to my room. It looks like I have some free time. We burn. I don't know why I always do this, but I do. Okay. Ichi. I'm thinking about Himiko because I have stuff for Himiko. Not Himiko. Maki. Kaito's outside. Cool. I don't think I've hung out with Kaito at all. Like how she likes to hang out in my room.
by the way,
Sort of strange that Monokuma hasn't done anything to us yet. Also, the motive card key that Kokichi took is somewhere out there. Yes. It's fine if nothing happens, but maybe I'm just overthinking this. He likes the space puzzle. I have a white puzzle. Is that the space puzzle? Spend some time with Maki. Maki and I grew a little closer. I think one of the reasons I don't hang out with Maki much is because his voice hurts me and I hate talking as him for too long. Hello, Just a Bard. Hi, hi. How are you? Welcome back. I didn't think I would get something like this from you. I didn't know that assassins were scouted.
That's right.
It's better if you didn't know. Also, there's no need for you to know.
But
Gathering children from orphanages? I couldn't believe it. So you want me to surprise you even more then?
Huh?
Well,
The orphanage I was raised in was run for that reason. What do you mean?
okay.
To raise potential candidates as assassins. What?
You don't know?
The cult donates to the orphanage as charity. It's believable, right? The amount of work I put in, the amount of is the amount of charity given. That's how the exchange goes. Let's see. How much is Maki carrying on her shoulders? Such small shoulders.
If I remember correctly.
You said that you were taken in by a man. Did he raise you?
What?
Are you asking if he raised me as an assassin?
No.
No, that's not what I meant. You don't need to be so serious. The man scouted me and put me in training facility.
That's...
Remember you saying that training was quite harsh.
That's true.
No matter how talented you are, a child is still a child. Basic training forces your body to go beyond its human limitations. It physically beat us up to help us withstand torture and taught us to die when needed. How to die when needed. How to die?
Because.
The only option left when you fail a mission is to die, right? Dying sooner is the nicer way out. It's much better than being tortured alive.
That's...
So you're trained to withstand torture?
What do you mean?
Would you like to hear what kind of training we endured?
No.
No, thank you. I'll pass. I can't bear to think of what Maki had to go through.
Well...
After they tortured us, all we could do after was just stare at the room's ceiling. They tried to break me during that training, but I was still there. They tried to drag my dignity and tear it, make me feel empty. But even then, I found myself, and then they would do it all over again. Echo or Celeste? Yeah. Those three could probably have some fun conversations. Yeah. Use Maki's room guns. It wouldn't have been strange if I broke during all the torture. But even so, I tried my best. Wouldn't have been accepted the job in the first place if I knew I couldn't do it. More importantly, if I broke, then that girl would replace me.
Huh?
That girl?
Sorry.
Sorry, pretend you didn't hear any of that just now.
But...
What?
Shut up.
It's fine. Just pretend.
Okay.
Alright, I understand. When's? Reeling from Maki's incredible story, I returned to my room. Ooh. Yeah? The doorbell? Is it Kaito or Maki looking for me? Mew.
Hey, Puichi!
No. What about Guichi? Spooichi? Whatever. Pick any nickname you want.
Huh?
You? What are you doing here?
Ha!
I
Fucking
figured me and the
virgin.
twins could swing by and pay your virgin ass a visit. Got a boner yet?
Hey!
What are you doing here?
Ah!
What am I doing here?
Ah!
Just cheer up. Thanks to me, you get to leave this confining place.
Huh?
You can escape?
Booyah!
Let's come to the computer room on the 4th floor of the academy. There's no rush. If you want to rub one out while you think about me, you got time. But you better bring the crusty tissue afterwards. Oh my god, girl. God, woman. Oh my god, woman. Despite what she's saying, she doesn't sound all that serious. I shouldn't just ignore her. You're in a room on the 4th floor. I swear to God, Mew. You and bad timing, we were 2 fragments away from maxing out Maki. Right. Right. Not what I meant. Wanna see if anybody's around. Spin around, come back home, we're running out on the line. Okay, 4th floor. Well then let's daddle on up there. Fastest way we know how. Ooh, Kimiko. Kimiko. In the summer, in the spring, in public places, Mako Coco. Kimiko?
What?
Oh, hello, Shuichi. Did Miyu tell you to meet up too?
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone got the same message? He said we'd be able to get out of here, but this all smells really fishy. My magical instincts are telling me not to get involved with Miyu.
But
She might have found it only means of escape. I think we should go in, just in case.
You're right.
Yes, you're right.
huh?
Miko, what's wrong?
No.
I just remembered how Tenko would always grab my hand and pull me along at times like this.
Okay.
Yeah. I can picture Tenko taking her hand and saying, I'll protect you. Alright, I'll learn from Tenko and move forward. Well then, Shuichi, I'll go on ahead. You should head over soon, too. I love how DR2 started the thing of getting characters' underwear when you max them out. Yeah, I have Gonta's underwear now. Amazing. I wonder what's gonna happen. Wonder what Kokichi's stirring up here. Ah, the giant Xbox. Oh, it's got the red circle of doom now. As I suspected, everyone was brought here.
Ha! Fucking virgin!
Don't act all desperate just because you didn't get to spend any time alone time with me.
Huh?
Do I look depressed to you? Not desperate.
Actually.
There's no way we wouldn't show up when we were told there's a chance to escape. But I still think it smells fishy. Really? Doesn't it smell like something fun is gonna happen instead?
Jeez.
You always seem to show up for stuff like this. I've got you figured out.
Thanks.
Thanks. The key to mutual friendship is understanding each other.
All right already.
So what's this way of getting out of here? Is there really a way?
Sure.
Doy. Of course there is. Geniuses like me never make mistakes.
Hey.
So how are we gonna get out of
Out of
to
my way!
escape? We're going to another world. A world of no killing games or Monokuma.
Huh?
Another world?
What?
Oh, you wanna know, huh? Do ya? I'll tell you if you bow down to me. On your knees, now.
What?
Why? When Shuichi and Kaede bowed to me, it sort of woke something in me.
Fuck all y'all.
Now hurry the fuck up and bow to me, you masochistic shit. Shouldn't you be the one bowing down to us?
What?
Huh?
Well, you know.
You want us to listen, right? Then get down on your knees and beg like a dog.
Why?
What the hell? Isn't that weird?
You get it?
Everyone's wasting their precious time on your worthless piece of trash like you. That's a shame we were 2 fragments away from it. Oh yeah, I don't trust Miyu now, but Kokichi's siding with her. They won't be able to eat, yeah. I mean, Kokichi was talking to Monokuma about doing something with, I feel like this is what he was talking about using the card key motive with, was this, you know? You better bow down and beg. Come on, hurry it up. What? Why? I stepped all night getting ready for everyone.
Alrighty.
Okay then. Everyone, let's go.
Wait!
Wait.
I
Manga
wanna
art style?
Talk about it.
Suddenly manga. Yeah. I think that's what he did. I'm fairly certain he used the card key in the library, got some kind of motive, and was talking to Monokuma about using it here, if not with Gonta. I actually feel bad for her.
Oh.
Hey, let's at least hear her out.
See?
Did you hear that, Miyu? Good for you.
You get it?
How long are you gonna be depressed for, you sow? Hurry up and tell us, Squid Breath. Yes, sir.
Please forgive me.
So when I said another world, I was talking about this big-ass computer.
Huh?
Huh? This? There's this device connected to the computer that you put on your head. It uploads your consciousness so you can go to the world created by a computer. We are in a computer. God damn it, if we're on the computer simulation right now, I'm gonna be so upset.
What?
I love it when Miyu makes E sound. Yo, it's SAO time. Let's go. You die in the game, you die in real life. A world created by a computer program.
Got it.
Oh, going to understand. Exit is in that computer box. So we gotta break it open and go in. No, if you try to force your way in, you'll just destroy it. You mean this virtual reality, right? It's more than just virtual reality. It's a virtual world. Because your consciousness will be able to enter and walk around as if you're in the real world. What? It's the Matrix? I saw a movie about that sort of thing on TV when I was little.
That being said...
All right, let's go. Huh? Go? Like, into the virtual world?
Sure.
Yeah, let's all go together.
I don't wanna.
No way. Why? You promised that we'd all come to the same time.
What?
I didn't promise you anything. What are you talking about? Just in case, I should ask a question. What's gonna happen to our consciousness when we're inside the computer?
Right?
Oh, so we use avatars in our new bodies, that link our consciousness to the virtual world.
Why?
How did you know this? You told me already. I helped her prepare to our trip to the virtual world. I brought all of our seats here. In exchange, I made her tell me the reason. That's what the apology was. What you guys talking about? What is this avatar?
Which means
They're characters that will represent you while we're in the virtual world. In other words, this computer will transfer your consciousness from our bodies and shove them into avatars inside the virtual world, and then
I fucking roll!
we'll have new bodies in the virtual world, a world without murder and Monokuma. But what happens to our real bodies? Your bodies will basically be asleep for the duration. In that sense, it'll be like a dream.
Booyah!
All right, let's go.
No.
Like I said, we're definitely not going. It's definitely dangerous. Shut the heck up, Donkey Lips. I'm not gonna scream. I don't know why. I say fuck all the time on this channel, but when I say it as Mew, I feel like it's dirtier. I feel like everything's dirtier coming out of Mew. No. I'm telling you, it's not a fucking dangerous.
I don't wanna.
In ZR2, that's what I'm afraid of. I was saying, if we're just doing a computer simulation again, I will be actively upset. Yeah, just plug yourself in, Kibo. Stay here all night so we get too tired to accuse her if she kills someone. It's one way to do it. Off to horny jail you go, Mew. You makes everything worse. Saying that makes it sound even more dangerous.
What?
Am I really that untrustworthy?
Listen up!
Well then, you'll be relieved to know that I don't even create this virtual world. Someone else made it, apparently. What? Someone else? Ah, yeah, because it's an Xbox. It's made by Bill Gates. I get what you're saying now. World in there. No killing game, no Monokuma. I think we're in a simulation. We're about to go into one, unless it's a simulation inside of a simulation, or unless it's the real world and we're leaving the simulation. Well, it could also just be Inception. What if this whole game was just Inception? Hey Mew, who made the virtual world? Can't speak today.
Leave it to Monokuma!
That's right, it was me. I knew it.
Rise and shine, your sign! Daddy!
You really can't do anything. Daddy? Which one is my daddy?
Father!
Him. He's my daddy.
Please stop!
No, I'm not.
Let me explain.
Now then, let me explain. I used a certain program as a template to create the virtual world. I guess they're talking about the second game. And that program is the Killing Game Simulator.
What?
Killing Game Simulator? Yeah. With that, we've made up our mind. I definitely won't go in there now.
Wait!
What? I said wait, damn it.
You can't!
If Monokuma made it, it's dangerous for sure. Okay, bye. I pulled an all-nighter investigating and it deleted everything dangerous from it. It's definitely safe, I swear.
Right?
There's no need to worry. It's just a simulator, right?
well,
No, this is Monokuma we're talking about. It may not even be a real simulator.
Dong dong dong!
Daddy's right. Whose side are you on?
that's wrong.
I'm not your daddy.
You.
Who's the daddy? How cruel. Why not accept him as your child for now? Monokuma's Bill Gates confirmed.
Incomprehensible.
For now, I can't play along. He's not even my child.
You know.
You guys are only bitching because you haven't been in the virtual world yet. Once you go, you'll
What's
understand.
the problem?
Seriously, it's so fucking awesome. I know you guys will love it. And then you're gonna fall in love with me for showing it to you guys.
Come with me.
So let's just dive in right now, okay? We'll do it together.
But
But it's a world that Monokuma created, right?
Just the tip is fine.
That line. If you don't want to dive in, you can just dip the tip.
Hey!
The tip of what?
By the way,
If you just said you'd pull an all-nighter adjusting everything right in you, that means it was originally a killing game simulator, but not anymore, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I rewrote the program and deleted all the dangerous object that I could be used as a weapon.
Mommy!
That's what a good mommy would do.
What?
Mommy?
Yes.
What's this weird sensation in my chest? Is this what it feels like to be a mom?
How exciting!
Hey, let's trust Mew. We should trust in our friends more anyway.
why?
You and Mew's side.
Nuh-uh.
I'm not taking your side, but it's like, I have a feeling we'll find something in that world.
What is it?
Something? I mean, Monokuma created this world, right? Maybe he laid bait to lure us in. Like a super duper crazy hidden secret in that world. A secret? Well, Monokuma, did you prepare some sort of bait for us?
Huh?
Oh, bait? Yeah, of course I have. Oh, really? This is the first I've heard of this.
Okay.
Me too.
Yes.
Mommy's hearing it for the first time too.
Ah.
She accepted him?
Yeah.
Like Okichi said, there's a crazy secret hidden somewhere. A crazy secret hidden somewhere in the virtual world. It's the secret of the outside world.
Huh?
The secret of the outside world?
Yeah.
All I can tell you about is the secret is that if you get your hands on it, you'll instantly learn what's happening outside of the academy. Hold on. What's happening outside? What are you talking about? It's like he's saying something is going on out there, but it can't be right. Do you think it has to do with those meteorites? Is your curiosity piqued? Then you have no choice but to go.
Right?
Yeah, I want to know, so we'll definitely go. Okichi, what's going on here? Did you know about this all along? That Monokuma is hiding a secret in the virtual world?
Well, that.
Don't joke around like that. It was just a hunch. Anyways, we can't ignore it. It's possible, though we might find out info on the outside world. Maybe with that info, we could even put an end to the killing game.
Huh?
Huh? We can end killing game?
Got it.
Then Gonta will go. Gonta will go to this virtual world place.
You can't.
Wait, you can't. It's probably a trap set by Monokuma.
But
What if there's even a small chance that we can stop the killing game? We should take it.
I heard it.
Oh, alright. Thank you. Mew is a mother now. Oh. I was real slouch in there. That's what my inner voice is telling me. Come on. Are you still thinking about your inner voice? We've already sick of hearing all that Atua stuff.
Listen closely.
As I've mentioned before, this has nothing to do with Angie's influence. Whenever I'm lost, my inner voice tells me what to do. I've always obeyed that voice, and I will continue to do
We
so.
must do it.
That's why I'm going to the virtual world.
All right.
I'm going too.
Huh?
You too, Kaito?
Got it.
Yeah, the the secret of the outside world stuff worries me, but I want to check this world out. Calling a man's curiosity.
The idiot's at it again.
Shut up!
When a man loses his curiosity, he ages. Curiosity is what moves a man.
I don't care.
You can stop talking now, but I guess I'll be an idiot too.
Huh?
Wait, you're going too, Maki?
What do you mean?
Of course, you're coming along, right? You're coming along, right, Shuichi? And don't say no, because it's dangerous. We've been in danger for a while now. It's true. My ability is to gather evidence and reveal the truth, so I can't run away from this.
You're right.
Alright, I'll go too.
You can't.
But why? It's definitely going to be dangerous.
It's true.
No matter how dangerous it gets, we just have to do it. Fine, I'll go too. Being left behind will just make me worry.
Okay.
And everyone except Tsumugi is going.
Stop.
Wait, if everyone's gonna go, I will too. Okay, then everyone's going. Keisha, are you planning something? Of course not. After Kaito punched me, I became a changed man. So relax and just trust me.
That being said,
Alright, then let's get started before you cockroaches change your damn minds.
fucking slugs.
Hello, Wingy. How are you? Unless it's a command center. Maybe there's a microphone inside of his brain in like a speaker system. And like people, like there's somebody like telling him information on the inside. Each of you gotta grab a helmet and plant your ass in one of those seats.
I understand.
Okay, fine. In a robot voice. Amazing. I slept a lot. Ah, that's so good. I'm gonna sleep a lot tomorrow. This reminds me, I have to talk to Elaine about what we're gonna do on Monday. Yeah. With Mew instructing us, we got in the position around the computer. We got nice chairs. Thanks, Kokichi, for getting nice chairs.
Ports on the back of the visor?
Yes.
You mean this?
That's where you plug in the 2 cords that connect you to the computer.
They're not color-coded? How are we gonna know which one is which?
Ah, these cords.
The red cord is for consciousness, and the blue cord is for memory. I could start throwing down some real fancy techno jargon, but you idiots wouldn't get it. All you need to know is those cords will cram your consciousness and memory into the virtual world.
Well, which one is for red and which one is for blue?
Just don't shove them into the wrong hole. And yes, that is what she said.
Amazing.
Okay, fine. If she said so.
See, it said don't put them in the wrong holes.
So then, which cords to which ports?
Good question.
Put the red consciousness cord in the right port, and the blue memory cord in the left.
Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords?
I don't know. I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something. Maybe you'll become a vegetable, maybe you'll body swap with someone. Who knows?
Well, I guess we'll just have to be careful not to switch the cords then.
It's okay. If we just stay calm, then there won't be any problems. Okay, so I hold my chopsticks in my right hand, so... Calm down, Himiko.
After some fiddling around, we were all hooked up to the device.
Listen up!
Then you just gotta put the helmet on your head. Finally press the button near your temple and you'll be whisked away to the virtual world. A paradise more beautiful than the real world, where there's no murder and no Monokuma. When going to press button avatar person, take Gonta to virtual world, please. Oh, for the love of... Yeah, sure, whatever. Makes sense to you. By the way, I tweaked your avatars to make them resemble you guys. In fact, compared to your current looks, it's a major improvement. Congrats, Himiko. You won't need to pay for expensive plastic surgery anymore. I never wanted plastic surgery. Like my face. I like my face. I'm still nervous about this.
Shut up!
Shut up and fucking do it already, Four Eyes. Jeez.
Got it.
Alright, everybody, let's go. Can't ignore the chance to discover the clues about the outside world. Alright, let's go.
See ya!
Have a good time. I placed the helmet on my head and after a deep breath, turned on the switch. And then... Yuna. Ooh. Streaming-chan! She's back! Man, I miss Streaming-chan. Welcome to the Neo World program. This is totally not SAO. In an instant, we are standing in the other world. Yes, we were there. I mean, as they said, it's probably... SAO is kind of a RPG ripoff of, whatchamacallit, Matrix. Everything's a ripoff of everything. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that in everything's a ripoff of everything way. Yay! Dobutsu no Mori. This is... So this is the virtual world. It seems like it's completely different from what we were told.
Why?
These graphics are really disappointing. How's this supposed to be better than the virtual or the real world? These avatars are really disappointing too. I wanted to have a face of a supermodel. I thought you liked your face. I still have a robot body. I must admit, I was secretly expecting more. You were hoping for a change, Kibo?
But you know...
But it feels weird. I can move this avatar like I could my own body, right? With this body, I don't have to worry about all that stuff.
Huh?
What stuff?
Nah.
No, it's nothing.
All right already.
I want to go back.
Wait!
That was quick.
Oh.
Well, this is the virtual world. I see. He's like, I confirmed.
I
Yo, it's
see.
Pokemon. We won't want supermodel faces. I want to have at least one more follower. Yeah. I mean, I do have a supermodel face, but I got 301 followers. Maybe the face is what gave me that one. Maybe without a supermodel face, I would just have 300 followers. Okichido. This is my avatar. I get it now. Ouch.
How rude!
What'd you do that for?
Oh.
Oh, so that hurt. Oh, well, now that you mention it, I felt genuine pain just now.
Wow.
That's pretty impressive. If you felt pain, that means our senses are connected.
Got a minute?
Senses are connected? This place is so great. I can't even hear it all the time. It's way better than the real world. I come here all the time.
Hey!
What the heck are you talking about, you fraud?
Actually,
This is totally different from what you said. Plus, the avatars are disappointing graphics. Has disappointing. Your looks are nothing to write home about. Trust me, you look a billion times better now.
what was that?
By the way,
Anyway, what do you mean by our senses are connected? I need an explanation. Didn't I tell you? Ouch.
But
It means that it goes way beyond our realm of virtual reality. We are actually connected.
Please stop!
We get it, so stop hitting me. No can do. Even if they are avatars, I can never hit a person.
That's robophobic.
Even here, I can't accept your robophobia. Or our senses set up.
Ah,
There's the one, yes. Yeah. When your avatar receives any sensory input, electrical signals are sent to your brain. Your brain. Your brains then interpret those signals as if they're experiencing the sensory input for real. So, if we're not really being punched, the brain feels pain because of those signals.
oh, I see.
And since it won't leave any bruises, I can hit you all I want.
Dear.
That's a bully's twisted logic.
Weird!
Hey, why are bodies like this? Is Kimiko's magic? Well, there's a lot of things going on right now, but you don't even have to worry, Gonta. So how exactly are we supposed to find the secret world of the outside world? Secret of the outside world.
You know,
We don't even know where to start looking.
That's right.
First, we need to learn more about this world. Is there a map available?
ah.
Yeah, I got a map, but first I gotta give a quick warning about this world.
What?
Huh? A warning? You need to be quicker about the draw with stuff like that.
Huh?
I'm plenty quick on the draw, but not too quick, because then you can't pull out in time.
Cut it out.
Shut up! I wonder what the rules for this place could be. Ah! Oh my god. This is so good. So if your arm is cut off, you can no longer use it. Huh. So what do you want to tell us, Miyu?
Sure.
Well, it's not that big of a deal, but there is a special rule in this world. Objects here are unbreakable.
Huh?
Huh? Objects don't break?
You know,
In the virtual world, there are no rules that govern whether objects can break. So any object, no matter what it is, can never be broken. For example, if you stretch a rubber band as far enough, you'd eventually tear, you know? But here the rubber band would just stop stretching at a certain point, not tear at all. For the same reason, your avatars can't get injured. You can still feel pain though. See, told you it's not a big deal.
Hey!
What are you talking about? That's a really big deal. You gotta tell us stuff like that before. Sorry. But that's not the only special thing. In every other sense, the physics here are the same. Oh wait, that's right. There's a special thing about avatars too.
Don't lie!
There's still more? Spit it out already. I'm sorry. And what's special about the avatars? To make things fair, everyone's avatar in this world has the same average physical strength.
Which means
Does that mean there's no discernible difference in our physical abilities?
What did you say?
So in this virtual world, I'm just as strong as Gonta?
No way!
What? Gonta Winker? That also cause of Himiko's magic?
That not good!
No, if Gonta not strong, Gonta no can protect everyone. It's not my fault. That's just how this world is. Are those the only things different about this world, Miyu? Yeah, that's everything.
By the way,
How do we log out from this world?
ah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I need to tell you that. If you ever want to log out, you just need to use that phone over there. Just pick it up and say your name, and simple enough. That's simple enough for you shitheads. Also, that phone is fixed, so it can't be removed from the room. which means you have to use this room to log in and log out. Whenever you log in, you'll always appear in this room. Okay, got it.
You get it?
You guys better not cheat by logging out alone. We have to find the secret of the outside world.
Jeez.
Yeah, we got it. So where's this map?
Ah,
The map is posted on the wall outside of this room. Follow me. Really? Pick up the phone? That's such an original idea. I wonder where they got it from. Oh man, it's such a big question. Who knows? Objects won't break. That may seem convenient at first, but I feel like it's going to end up being a real problem.
I see.
I'm not as strong in this world. I'm guessing because of the programmed like that for the killing game simulator. They want to see what kind of killing games when nobody has a special talent. It's probably the reason.
Okay?
Oh yeah, I forgot to say something really important. Unfortunately, it seems like I can't use my magic here. I don't really rely on me like usual, okay? I don't recall ever relying on you in the past.
That's right.
Gotta make sure we know how this world works. Let's go after Mew and check the map. Oh, I have a jag here too. Sweet.
That not good.
No, if Gonta not strong, Gonta no can protect everyone. Hey, who Gonta gonna talk to get strong? Who Gonta gotta talk to get strong again?
See?
You guys better not cheat by logging out alone. We have to find the secret of the outside world.
Oh, dear.
We're receiving too much information after the fact. I feel somewhat deceived. And even if the secret of the outside world is really here, we can't turn back now. Outside we go. What if you pick up the phone and say Gonta when your name is Maki or Kaito?
that
Good
being
question.
said,
Look, there's the map I prepared for you guys. Study it, you'll know the virtual world like Tsumugi knows the back of her neck.
why?
Huh? What about the back of my neck? How did you know that spot's sensitive?
Okay.
Okay, I see. The back of your neck, huh?
Weirdo.
Why are you so interested in that? You're gross. Amazing. There are two maps posted here, one big and one small. I'll look at that later. Dining hall, kitchen, bathroom, salon. This map has mansion written on it.
You know,
Ow. This is the map of the world. Yeah, it's like 12:30 p.m. almost. Or a.m., sorry, not p.m. This is the map to the main, to the mansion, which is the building we're in right now. Oh, it was like the salon, like the... Okay, I get it now. Not like a hair salon, sorry. This area is the entrance hall, and that room with the phone is the salon. The dining hall, kitchen, and bathroom are all on the first floor. There's no second floor, but I do see a rooftop area. A rooftop, huh? I guess that'd give us a good view. Let's go check that out later. Yeah, good idea. What's your reference again? Oh, did she? I just figured it was like a back of the neck sensitive thing. I don't know. Pick up the phone, might be transported to your memory. Well, actually, when did this game... No, I guess Attack on Titan's been out for a while now. I always forget. I live in the world of manga, and manga always comes out before anime. I say almost. It's almost always comes out before anime. So I feel like when I get into stuff and when other people get into stuff are heavily disconnected. And I was one of the people who started reading Attack on Titan when it like started coming out, because it's a Shonen Jump. Like, you always check out the new Shonen Jumps, but I didn't stay on it. I got distracted. I got pretty far. I was pretty good about keeping up with it, but I guess like the last time I read it was quite a few years ago. So yeah, it would make sense that everything was quite a few years ago, you know. I probably stopped reading it when I was like a year into the manga. And now it's been years since then, so yeah. Before we do, I should look at the big map as well. Ah, yes. An entire forest of weird pointy lines and cues. QAnon is in the forest. Who knew? It looks like a map of the entire virtual world.
piece of shit!
Listen up, shitheads. Make sure you remember everything about this world. It's pretty expansive. It even continues past the river. Is this an ellipsis here, showing that it continues? Ellipses? Yes.
Ah,
Yeah, I'll tell you what that sign means later. You'll understand once you actually go there. What could she mean by that? Ah, there's another building here.
sure.
Yeah, it's just like a dinky chapel. It was a clustered mess in there. A lot of stuff, huh? Maybe the secret of the outside world's hidden in there.
By the way,
Oh, I just noticed there's a black line drawn around the world map. What does that mean? But does that mean something? How nice of you to notice. Of course it means something. This black line represents a wall.
Huh?
A wall? Means you can't pass.
Booyah!
Maybe. So yeah, the virtual world is actually surrounded by a huge-ass wall.
It can't be.
Surrounded by a wall? Are we trapped even in this world?
You know,
No, you're not trapped here. Beyond that wall is the end of the world. Literally. Past that wall, nothing exists. Everything ends there.
which means...
I see, so that wall is the end of the world. By the way, Miu, you prepared these maps yourself. I'm Monokuma, right? That's right, I prepared the maps. What about it? No, it's nothing. I just wanted to know. What? Was there something off about Miu's response?
Hey,
We should be focusing on more important issues right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, where in the world is the secret of the outside world hidden? It's gonna be... Oh my god, I can't read. Well, it's gonna be pretty hard to find something when we have no clue what she's looking for, or we're looking for. Okay, Kaito, my voice is starting to hurt.
Wait a
I need
minute.
you to never talk again, okay? Cool. Where do you think we're going? I was gonna go investigate alone. There's a lot of interesting stuff I want to check out.
What?
Oh, Kaito, what did I just say? Hey, like hell I'm gonna let you do whatever you want. Whatever I want?
No way!
Why do you need your permission? Oh, why do I need your permission, Kaito? I'm free to do whatever I want. I'm going no matter what you guys say. Well, it'll be a hassle if someone kept watch over me. Kept watch?
Allow Gonta.
Gonta not understand what's going on. Gonta not sure how to be helpful. How helpful he can be. Well, Gonta can watch Kokichi, so he not do anything weird. Gonta, you're so sweet, but I knew you'd say that. Even without your ridiculous physical strength, as long as you're selfless and courageous, you make a terrific bodyguard. Bodyguard?
Thank goodness.
With you by my side, I know I'll be safe from any trap. Okie dokie, let's go then.
Wait!
Wait, Kokichi.
It's okay.
It's okay. Leave to Gonta. Gonta keep an eye on Kokichi.
what?
Bodyguard? I mean Gonta?
oh yeah.
Seems he planned this all along.
Jeez.
He really knows how to manipulate people. Oh, whatever. Let's go check on the rooftop.
Booyah!
All right, follow me if you want to peek up my skirt while you're at it. Go for it. A strange clock. Is this Miu's taste? No, it can't be. The world was originally created by Monokuma. Lots of flowers. Fine. Good. Almost 2.5 in. I mean, the ultimate historian. Nice. Hello, Yara. Welcome, welcome. My name is Kristen. You can call me Crazed, or you can call me Mommy if you want. This might be a cult, but it's not a cult, but it also might be a cult, and welcome. Currently, we're playing Danganronpa, which, if you're here, I'm guessing you like. Quick, who's your favorite character? And also because everybody asks me, my favorite character is... Now it's Maki. Maki's pretty high up on the ring now. Ibo's also pretty high up. But Maki's definitely taken first place right now. She cool. Basically everybody besides Tenko, though, is cool in my book. I still don't quite like Tenko. Even though she died, and it was all sad and stuff. I was kind of like, yay. Not yay, but like, oh, okay. Miu, though. Miu, if you died, it would make my job a lot easier. I'm not gonna lie. Snow? There's snow here? The streamer is Crazed Mother. Hello, hello.
Oh.
Whoa! It's snow! Look, Maki, roll, it's snow! Look, snow!
Ew.
Are you a dog? seems like... Is it cold here? Our avatars can feel cold?
Sure.
Yep, isn't it great? Not only can you feel cold, but you can even feel pain and pleasure, too. In fact, thank you for the follow, Yara. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the asylum. We're definitely not a cult, but also we might be a cult. But there's no Atua here. In fact, you don't even need us to use birth control here. Amazing, Mew. Ah, that's why you mentioned that before, huh? His entire phrase was just sending Mew to horny jail. Hey, try to be quiet, please. I feel like the more you talk, the more I'll dislike you.
That's right.
What about we start by exploring the rooftop?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Let's explore.
Logical.
From up here, you can observe everything quite clearly. Let's look for anything that might catch our eye. Although we've checked the map thoroughly, it was created by Mew. There may be other things that she's forgotten to tell us, if you catch my meaning. Oh, that's fair. Mounted binoculars. Man, looks like you got a lot of experience with binoculars. Haha, you're such an obvious peeping Tom. I have a lot of experience with binoculars? What does that mean? Okay. You can see pretty far with these mounted binoculars. I mean, duh, they're binoculars. Feel free to look around with them. Just get a good look at everything. Okay. Isn't breeding time yet, as the bot says. Not yet. Play your cards right, though. Okay, so here's the river. It's like a waterfall, it looks like. There's a unfinished bridge. Fantastic. That goes up to where we are, basically. There's the first floor. Here's where we are. Okay. Okay, we can't... Huh? Binoculars can't see past here. Is this where the line you drew on the map was?
You know,
I told you. It's not a line.
Then
What is it? Why did the binoculars stop there? Aggressive men are always coming and going and coming too soon. I'll explain it to you when we get there, so don't get your panties in a bind. What is she talking about? What could be over there?
Oh my.
It's cold. I'm going to catch a cold being in the snow wearing such light clothes. Oh wait, maybe we can't catch colds as avatars. We're definitely feeling cold. I wonder if it's enough to make our real bodies sick.
that's...
Reminds me of a study I read once. People were told that they were going to be splashed with hot water, but cold water was used instead. Their minds were so convinced their bodies reacted as if the water was boiling. Well, I've heard of something like that before, too. So maybe we can't catch a cold from this after all. It might be good to be careful. Man. Hey, Danny. How are you? For fuck's sake. The cold and the snow, even this cloudy sky is sort of refreshing. Since we've been trapped in the academy. That's fair. What about here? Look, there's a storage room. I suppose I should check inside. I'm good. Just got back from my muffler reattached from my car. Very nice. How are things back home, by the way? Any local news? Any friend news I need to be updated on? Any Meyer news? I don't know what other kind of news you get, but it doesn't seem as though there's anything of interest here. In any case, I rewrote the program to delete all the dangerous weapons.
Well...
Doesn't seem, I don't see anything dangerous that could be used as a weapon. And besides that, this is a simulator, right? We won't actually die, right? I don't know about that one. That's because all the weapons were deleted. The shells are empty. The only thing here is an empty box and some lattice. Rolled up carpet, huh? Does look safe. Okay. Enemy Chachan doesn't live in McHenry anymore, if you didn't know. I didn't know! Oh, okay. Do you know where you moved to? Well, did you manage to examine all the places that caught your eye?
Well...
Yes, but there weren't too many points of interest. it's really cold. I don't think it should be, I didn't think it would be snowing. Nice, Kimiko. It means if you trip and you hit your head, it won't hurt.
What are you?
Don't be rude. I'm not that type to trip that often. That's way too cliched of a gag.
Jeez.
Snow in a mansion. How ominous. Great job, Killing Game Simulator.
But you know,
But we're not leaving any footprints in it. What's up with that?
That's true.
It's probably programmed like that. It'd be easy to find a culprit from the footprints.
Ah,
Yeah, it looks that way, but you don't need to worry about it. It's just a simulation and there are no dangerous items here whatsoever. Let's go outside. We can't cross the river and head... Oh, we can cross the river and head up to the chapel.
but you know,
And how do you cross the river? I don't remember seeing any bridges. 'Cause you're so fucking stupid. You're approaching Savantard territory. Savantard. Let's just go over there and so I can explain it to you idiots all at once. Like more, huh? I forgot what character in anime trips a lot. It's a trope. It's just the clumsy characters. I only can't use my I know where you live threat wherever he disobeys me. There's tornado weather all night. Ugh, that sucks. Maybe that's why Hirami-san moved. Maybe he was getting tired of you being like, I know where you live. Cause I know you're aware. I'm not sure how aware you are, Danny. It's a little creepy. Kibo, is something wrong? Well, I was just looking at the wall and I started to think about what Mew said. About how nothing exists beyond that wall. Then I started to think about the wall that surrounds this academy. Oh no, never mind. Forget what I just said.
Well then.
We should get going. If we're late, Mew will just chew us out with vulgar profanities. Mixing up my voices, but okay. I did want to look a bit more in this direction. Actually didn't check too far this way. Okay, so that's just that. Okay. I don't like that it automatically kicks me back once I hit the line, though. For anybody in chat who's wondering, Danny Lovingless is a IRL fan. Which is why we're talking about hometowns and stuff. Shh. Something I need. Ugh. Ugh. My neck is having it tonight. I think I slept weird last night. But it's okay. I didn't want to see this though. Want to look again. Don't care about this one. Dining hall, kitchen, bathroom. That's fine. Don't care. At least you slept. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, gotta get my muscles back. So by ellipses, did they mean the squiggly line? Because I was looking for ellipses, like dots. Okay, so by ellipses they meant squiggle line. Got it. I'm trying to figure out what they meant. I rolled around all night, not get sleep at all. Oh no! Why not? That's a no bueno. Interesting. Didn't even let you go. Hey guys. We lost snow all around us, but it's made so it'll never pile up on the road. That's a relief. I won't have to worry about getting lost now. Maki, are you just walking in place? It's really piled up outside. Kinda would be excited for all this snow. I bet he would make a snowman or something. That was fun. Different variations of ellipses, huh? I've only ever heard ellipses as the ... Parentheses, I guess squiggly line kind of looked like linked parentheses. Yeah. Or like elliptical? That's never mind, that's actually wrong. Quit taking your sweet ass time. Hurry up and come on me. You're right. I didn't even see it until I noticed the Mew horny jail, and I was like, what? I mean, come with me. Hurry up. Amazing. There's no bridge after all. How are we supposed to cross the river now? Just so you know, my magic doesn't work in this world.
Well,
Don't tell me. We have to swim? Fine, I won't tell you. Besides, you can't even go in the river in the virtual world.
Huh?
Then should we use something as a boat?
Fucking moron!
Because you're not even trying to hide your stupidity. The river's current is too fast. A boat would get swept away easily.
But
We need a bridge then, right?
listen up!
I told you, we already got a bridge. It's a wider river downstream that connects this one. There's a wider river downstream that connects to this one. Next to it, there's a long signboard that says Mirai Hills. Future Hills. Mirai Corporation. Wait a second. Okay. Apparently it was meant for the mansion, but we can use it as a makeshift bridge.
Well then,
We just need to get that signboard. Yeah, but I'll ask the masochist to go get it. He just loves being bossed around.
Hey, Puichi!
Trichi, go get the signboard.
Huh?
Me? What?
jeez.
Yeah, go get the signboard.
Why?
Huh? Yeah, you're a total masochist.
Huh?
Wait a minute. You all think of that about me? Just to make it special, I want you to get it while you crawl like a dog. I think I'll walk normally, thank you. There's a signboard that says Mirai Hills.
All right.
Mirai. Kristen. The Japanese word, say it like a Japanese word. I just need to grab this and take it back to the others.
Piece of shit!
Hey, I thought I told you to crawl like a dog.
No.
You actually thought I'd be on all fours? Whatever, quit wasting time and lay the signboard across the river.
Okay.
Alright then.
Sure.
That was the most sanitarium put down things move ever. It's like, oh, everything's finished. Rune Buster plays. See, there's like a walking sound. Whatever. See, it fits perfectly. We have ourselves a bridge now.
Yeah?
We're gonna walk over this shabby looking signboard. It's definitely gonna break.
Fucking moron!
Your brain's supposed to be smaller than your tits. I told you, objects don't break in this world.
I see.
Oh, so even this crappy signboard can be a sturdy bridge in this world, huh?
Listen up!
This signboard is the only bridge we got. Don't fuck up and let it get washed away. If this signboard gets washed away by the river, we won't have a bridge anymore.
Stop it.
Alright, alrighty. Sheesh, you're so annoying.
Oh?
Huh? There's a bridge? Oh, thank God. I gave up when I realized I had no way to cross the river. Were you in, where were you and what were you doing? I was at the forest over there looking at the secret of the outside world. Unfortunately, I couldn't find it. Well, I was expecting to be there anyway. Right, Gonta? Yeah. Perfect. It's more convenient when we're all together anyway. What do you mean convenient? Nothing. Anyway, whatever. Let's just cross the river.
Hey,
Hurry up and get over here, you guys. It's too late to head back now, okay? There's been so much talking today. Future Hills, yeah. Mirai means future. Hello, Maki-chan. You won't the wall stop the sign? Wait. Won't the wall stop the sign? What wall? No, that's just the squiggly line. Hello, welcome. My name is Kristen. You can call me crazy. You can call me mommy. This might be a cult, but it's not a cult, but it might be a cult. And nice to meet you. And right now we're working through Danganronpa, which I'm guessing is what you're all about. Well, welcome. Let me guess. Maki's your favorite character. Am I right? Also, I live in Japan. Things I always forget to mention to people. I live in Japan and I also study Japanese full time. So occasionally Japanese might come out of my mouth. It is me being a weeb, but also like I'm actively studying Japanese and I'm learning to become a translator. So sometimes I just say random Japanese stuff and also start talking about things in Japan. So if you're like, Kristen, that doesn't make any sense, it's because of that. Or when I start talking to Danny about our hometown because I haven't been there in quite a few years. No, the black thing around the map is a wall. Yeah. The kin, also a kin, and that's 12. Wait, what? Oh, cool. Got it. Thank you. But yeah. Which is also why I was talking earlier about pocket warmers, if anybody was wondering. Because I have pocket warmers that are meant to go on the inside of clothes and they're so warm. But I'm using them underneath my blanket to make my blanket even warmer. Thank you for the follow, Maki-chan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not sure if you've noticed, Danny, but there's a pandemic going on. I can't exactly get on a plane right now. And if I did, I'd be locked out of my own country for a while. I say my own country, but I'd be locked out of Japan for a while. And Japan, like, heavy closed its borders because Japan is doing better than most other first world countries right now, and it would like to keep it that way. We have, like, 0 to 2 deaths from COVID a day, despite having a third of the population of America and even more crowded living spaces. So we're like, yo, everybody, just stay healthy. Pocket warmers are so nice. Bye. Wait, I just realized that I'm outnumbered by Japan. I'll allow it, but be careful. It doesn't like that word. I'm outnumbered by Japanese. Like in the world? But yeah, hi. Yeah, that was so stressful. But the thing about objects not breaking was true.
Hey, you know.
No, in the stream. Huh? Most people in the stream are not Japanese. There's me. I'm not Japanese, I'm just here. If Elena's around, she's married to a Japanese man, but she's not actually Japanese herself. She's a white American girl. Well, like half Latina, I guess. But, mostly Indian, people from India, or people with like family from India. And I think there's an Australian who might be lurking around right now. Oh, lots of Europeans. There's quite a few Europeans in here. Yeah, there's lots of Europeans actually. But I'm the person who lives in Japan that is here so far. Well, Click is in Japan, I guess. Wait, Click is in Japan? Yeah. Wait, who was in Japan with me? Somebody else is in Japan. Am I thinking of? They also have green text for their username. I forget. I think it's Click. Maybe it's Click? I always forget. Damn it. Alright, that's what I've been saying.
Hey!
Aren't you just beyond the wavy line drawn? Aren't we just beyond the wavy line drawn on the map?
Ah.
You'll find out when you keep going forward. Why don't you go check it out? UK. Okay, never mind. Somebody else was. Barlow. Barlow's also. Wait, is it Barlow? I think it's Barlow. Oh, this is disconcerting. Own cult members. I remember the names of my cult members. I just forget who lives where. What was that? I'm not committing everybody's address to my brain, okay? What was that?
What?
What was that? What just happened? The screen change. For a second, it felt like I lost consciousness and everything went black, and now I'm here.
Nope.
It didn't happen to our bodies, but it happened in this world.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean?
But
That's an accurate description, as if the world itself switched over.
You're right.
Could it be loading? Correct. I mean, erect.
Oh my.
You said the right word the first time.
That being said,
Anyway, Four Eyes is right. All you got, you all just passed through the map loading point.
you know.
In some games, if you go in the in a building, it'll take a moment for the inside to fully load. When the outside is like that too, because the virtual world is divided into 2 large maps. That wavy line represents where the 2 maps meet. Think of these 2 maps as if they're 2 different rooms. In the same way you have to go through the door, a door to move between 2 rooms. To move between 2 maps, you have to pass through the map loading point. If that's what, is that why we can't see past that point in the binoculars on the roof?
Ah.
Obviously, you can't see what's inside one room when you're standing inside the other. Man, being a Brit and having a grand that's basically from the war and loving history on top of that, and boom, it's hard to not shorten Japanese. That's fair. I didn't even know it was bad until, man, college, I think? Because I was just like, yeah, it's just short for Japanese. And like, I knew a person who was from Japan, and she's like, okay, that's just a nice way to shorten Japanese. It wasn't until I got up in like high school or college or something, I tried to write that, and on a message board it got banned. And then I was like, that's weird. So I looked up why it was bad. It's like, oh, because it was used as a derogatory word. I was like, oh. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. But yeah. I mean, I get it. It's just shortened. But yeah. Because Japanese is a long word, you know? Like, I'll write core for Korean and CHI for Chinese or something. So it's kind of like in that same family of like, I don't want to write the whole word, like word. So here's or ENG for English and stuff. So it's like, yeah, JAP is the shortened version of Japanese, but it's also a derogatory word. So depends on the context. Yeah. It's always been bad. Yeah. I mean, I just never heard people say it like maliciously. It's just always been like a shortened thing for me. But I think it's just because, I don't know. I mean, like nobody I know brought it up. But also there was just very few Asian people around me. There was one person. Most people didn't know she was half Japanese. Oh, map loading point. How fun. So not only does your sight get cut off, but also sound cuts off too.
Ah.
Yeah, you can't hear anything for a while. You're inside the map loading point. No sound goes through either.
All right.
The chapel's over here, right? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and see then.
Hey!
Just go on ahead. I don't trust you being off on alone by yourself.
I told you.
Yeah, exactly. In some cases, something. I mean, yeah. But I mean, like, when I'm talking about, like, I mean, yeah. USA, United Kingdom, UK, English, exactly. So Japanese just got shortened to JP, and Korean is, I think Korean is technically like KRN or something, but it just core is easy. China is like CNA or whatever. But I'm usually, I don't know. It's just easier to do the first, like if you say it enough, you're like, okay, shortening everything. Like instead of saying like, I don't know. It's just easy. Like when you're typing out stuff a lot, it's just easier to shorten it. SWEE for Sweden. I mean, like, or like DAN for Danish. As long as I know I'm not talking about a guy named Dan, like the first time I'll say Danish and then like Danish, and then eventually you're just like Dan, because it's like, all right, the ish, if I can avoid it. Can for Canadian, you know, it could be a can, it could be can as in like dekiru, like possibility kind of can. But if you're like talking about Canadians or whatever, it's just easier to do like capital CAN, whatever for the rest, right? I don't know, it's just laziness, I guess, but yeah, apparently it is not nice to call people that. It's because you can pay attention to him. It's because you pay attention to him that you're more likely to be tricked. Okay. Where are we at? 6 more minutes, okay.
Sure.
That was fun. Don't worry, passing through the map loading point won't affect your avatars. Okay. Not what I was worrying about, but cool. We can't go down here to the river. So is this the secret of the outside world? I got mana coins. Who knew? Money was the secret of the outside world. The real secret was the money that we earned along the way. JP Jurassic Park. Yeah, because if you're talking about Jurassic Park, that's what you start. That's what you shorten like that too, right? But yeah. Okay, we got 5 minutes left, and my voice is dying. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to save. And then we're going to talk about tomorrow a little bit. Because we have 5 extra minutes. And we're not going to... Whatever happens in that chapel is going to take like 50 years. So I'm not going to deal with it. Alright, let's pop over here quick. Okay. But yeah. For some reason my mind always has me say Deutsch instead of German. That's fair. I mean, that makes sense. Come on. Over here. Thank you. That was weird. Alright, so. Hi, kiddos. Why are you being like this today? My computer's being wonk. It's fine. Sometimes it's wonk. But yeah, hi. Alright, so tomorrow for the chat. It's gonna be a normal chat, but it is 12:12, okay? And listen, guys, people who don't know, 12 is my favorite number. I do want to do something special for 12:12. Like, currently it's 12:12, but also, like, when I start doing chat tomorrow, it'll be 12:12 for everybody, because right now it's just 12:12 for me because, you know, I live in the future. Which means I wasn't paying attention when it was 12:12, 12:12. I'll have to pay attention when it's noon. When it's a little past noon, I'll celebrate 12:12, 12:12. Ah, I love 12:12. But yeah, anyway, sorry, it's just a good day. Good stuff for me. I like 12. But yeah, for people who are here and who don't know, we will be continuing the game on Monday, because Monday and Saturdays are our game days now. It used to be more days, but me studying full-time Japanese has kind of made streaming at night harder because I have to wake up earlier in the morning. But we're going to be talking a bit tomorrow about the upcoming weeks, because I'm pretty sure, I'll double check now, but I'm pretty sure my class schedule has it that, you see, that I think my, whatchamacallit, course, do we have like a calendar somewhere? Hello, teachers. Flexible time. Trying to find like a calendar of some sort. But basically, relatively soon. House class. What is that? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, we're up in intermediate now. That's fair. I was trying to find like a calendar, but I'm pretty sure whatever. Well, whatever's going on. AM. I'm sorry. I'm like kind of rambling while I'm thinking here, but I don't know when my winter vacation starts. Those are the words I was trying to think of. My winter vacation is coming at some point soon. And I think it's very soon. I don't know if it's this week or if it's next week is my thing, because I know it's coming up in one of the weeks. That's my only sticking point, is I'm not sure if it's this week or next week. I feel like my teacher said, see you next week, you know? Maybe I imagined that. Why do we not have a schedule for this goddamn class? We had a schedule for the last class, but they never made one for this class. Oh, well, whatever. I'll figure it out. Well, it was fun chill time again. Thank you, Click. Fun fact, I went to a Natural History Museum with my country where there were paleontologists cleaning off Triceratop fossils, and we were allowed to ask them questions. And I asked one, do you ever listen to the Jurassic Theme Park song? His answer is the standard on their playlist. Amazing. But yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow for the chat. Wednesday, I'll talk about it more tomorrow as well, but I'm debating getting rid of Wednesday's stream, if not this week, for all future upcoming weeks, because that's supposed to be art day, and I just want to spend it relaxing or chilling or something. I don't know. I feel like Wednesday's the slow day, and I feel like I am tired on Wednesdays, and I can't stream for very long anyways. But we'll figure it out. I'm missing. Yeah, I haven't been to the Field Museum in a long time. I haven't seen anyone out since coming to Japan. I'm going through Dino Bone Selection. It was glorious. Very nice. But let's take a look here. Who's messaging me? Oh, Emmy's messaging me. Who's on? We got Stephen Kill with Children of Morta. If I had money, I'd buy an entire skeleton and have it in my house. I mean, you can get like those, probably get a plastic skeleton for pretty cheap, I guess. Probably. Kirino's on, doing Just Chatting. Anna the Oreo Master is doing Makers and Crafting, mixed stream today. Rusty Pie Lover is doing Apex. Shirley Holmes is doing House Flipper. Children of Morta. Stephen Kill's doing Children of Morta. Must be real. I mean, that's going to be expensive. That would be tempting, but at the same time, it would be to share it with the world and make people feel the exact. That's fair. Is there anywhere you guys want to go in particular? Because I don't see. I guess I can drop you all off at another V3 stream. Let's see. We got a person in chapter 1, which is I don't want to drop you anywhere. That's where I am, you know. Looks like, yeah, it's like me and a couple other people. All right. There's a VTuber. Hi, we're plural. Wait, what? We have DID, which we all okay. All right, all the people who do stuff. And okay. I see small times when you're playing my favorite game. That'd be fun. Thanks for a great. Yeah, that's true. That'd be a good. Okay, who's the streamer you're talking about? We can go to them. Are you not worthy enough to follow you in this cult? Danny, wait, what? Danny, I can't talk anymore tonight. I already told myself that for Dangan streams, I was going to limit myself to 2 hours, and this one was a heavy talking stream, so my voice is dead. Little Yoshi. Give me a sec. Guild Wars 2, of course it is. Of course it is. And that's why you didn't tell me what your favorite game was. Because it meant that I would immediately be like, ew, Guild Wars. Well, we will go raid them. That's fair. I don't know what your favorite game is. Not sure. Why not? Nobody else has said anything else, so we'll go there. I know, but like, I have a favorite game that I don't play all the time. I just figured you play because it's an MMO, and MMOs steal your soul and spit it back out into the universe. Danny, you're too late. You're too late. We're already going on the road to raiding Little Yoshi. You were too late. That's your problem, not mine. All right. Well, for the people who are here, hi, welcome. If you're not following, please follow. We'll be back tomorrow for the Sunday chat, and Dangan will continue on Monday. If you are here and you would like to join the Discord, there is the link to the Discord. I'm great at timing. Fantastic at timing. We're literally just leaving. It's exactly 1:01 a.m. So it is time for us to go because my voice is... Can you hear this? Can you hear my voice dying? Kaito talked way too much today. Kaito needs to stop talking. Somebody needs to murder Kaito so I don't have to do his voice anymore. Ugh. 5 p.m. for you. It's 1 a.m. for me. But yeah. You're all beautiful. And I love you. And have a good night. And I'm going to go sleep probably because I'm dead tired. We'll be back tomorrow for the chat. And then more Dangan on Monday. I can't talk anymore. God, I'm so tired. Yeah, I might do some writing tonight because I feel like writing. I think I know what I'm going to do next. And I like it a lot. So, but anyways, I love you all. Bye-bye. Go have fun. Frolic. Love you.
Oh lord. Okay, last one. Caledon or